Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good morning, Madison and streamers everywhere. I'm Jesse Nelson. Sports Center brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, home of smoke-free slots and the highest payout percentage in the area. Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, more spins, more wins, more fun. The Green Bay Packers quick turnaround as they get set for a Thanksgiving Day showdown in Detroit with the Lions. Kickoff is set for noon on Thursday. That's just over 48 hours from right now. Packers listed as 2.5-point underdogs, according to ESPN Bet for Thursday's game. Packers back at practice today as they continue preparations for the big Thanksgiving Day showdown. Plenty to get you set. Day of on Green Bay game day, Thanksgiving morning from 9 a.m. to noon on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. And immediately after the game, Green Bay game night with Homer, who is scheduled to appear at 10:30 today on Wilde and Tausch, as well as Mark Touscher, Jason Wilde, Gary Ellerson, and you, the fans, with your reactions immediately after the final whistle. Green Bay game night after Packers-Lions Thursday, Thanksgiving Day on 100.5 ESPN. Bucks lost last night, 115-103 to the Trailblazers at Fiserv Forum.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com. Three-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year, Jason Wilde.
There aren't any Jasons 12 and under. That's a dead name.
Packers Hall of Famer Mark Touscher.
How many kids do you hear, hey, Marky, it might be as almost to the point of Ruth?
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio.
You love that name so much, you don't even go by it.
On 100.5 ESPN.
If you call me Mark, I like my name. I like my name a lot.
The ESPN Wisconsin app.
Wilde and Tausch.
And ESPN Madison on YouTube.
It's Wilde and Tausch, isn't it?
This is Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
It is the Tuesday edition. But in the Packers world, it's Friday, Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all combined together edition. Because big showdown on Thanksgiving. Can they do what they did in 2023? Packers-Lions at Ford Field. We'll get you ready for that today, tomorrow. And then, Jesse, I heard a rumor that we were working on Friday, on Black Friday.
We are. Tausch says we're working on the day after Thanksgiving. We're working the day after Thanksgiving.
That puts a little bit of a crimp in my Black Friday shopping, but I'll make it work.
Open for business, 9 to noon, Friday. Wilde and Tausch.
Are we the only show that's on?
Jim, Matt, and Molly will also be on from 4 to 6 on ESPN Madison on Friday
Thank you for your
afternoon.
service edition. And the, I don't know where Tausch is, but he's not here, edition of Wilde and Tausch. On 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee, 100.5 ESPN Madison. 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. ESPNWisconsin.com, the ESPN app, your Alexa smart speaker. Streaming live video, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. And, of course, everything you need on the all-new, all-redesigned, all-free, and all-customizable ESPN Wisconsin app, which you can find in both the Apple and Android app stores. Are you going to leave that video of the empty seat up the entire time he's not here?
It's just a mystery as to why he's a little tardy showing up to the show here.
So I don't know why. He texted and he said, you guys do the first segment without me. And, of course, being the helicopter parents, beat writer, co-host, everything okay? That's always my first reaction, right? And apparently everything is. He's just not here yet. So I'm going to take advantage of his absence and ask a dog-related question. Because I really wish he would just take the plunge.
Get a dog?
Get a family dog. It would make I'm telling you, dogs are life-changing having them in your home. They are remarkable. I don't know anyone who's actually a good person anyway. Whoever got a dog was like, God, I really regret getting the dog. Right? I mean, obviously, you get the wrong dog, things can go awry, but I think 99 times out of 100, 99.9 times out of 100, you are happy to have a dog. Mo has changed your life.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah.
Okay.
Mo's pretty great.
So we feel the same way about Stella and Sadie, but I'm walking them this morning. Today's garbage day in our neighborhood. Okay? I am curious. I feel like it is completely okay after they do their business because the garbage has not yet been collected.
Oh, no.
To drop the poop bag into whatever the nearest garbage can is. Now, I would hasten to add, if the garbage has already been picked up and the can is empty, I'm not doing it. I'm not dropping their poop in somebody's empty garbage can. But where do we stand as dog walkers of America and Canada, because we got a lot of Canadian listeners, where do we stand on depositing the poop bag in your neighbor's trash can after they've done their business on garbage day? You're shaking your head at me. This is a radio program.
I did it once or twice when I was a kid with our dog growing up. And I was like, oh, what's the big deal? And then I just kind of realized, like, that's not appropriate.
Why?
You can't just, like,
it's already out on the curb. I'm not going into their garage and dropping the poop bag into their trash can.
If you stop and you get cousin subs or any ice cream of your choice from anywhere that we've talked about on your way home from Lambeau one day, and you're like, oh, I got this empty scoop of custard that I don't need anymore, you're not going to just pull over at the nearest trash receptacle because it's at the bottom of someone's driveway and throw your bag of food or your ice cream cup away. You can't just use other people's garbage cans.
I believe, and I'm not a lawyer. I chose this profession. I think Touscher would have been a great lawyer, by the way. Can you imagine him hammering away like Daniel Caffey in A Few Good Men? Yeah. I think legally, once you put the garbage out on the curb, it is in the public domain. Like if I wanted to sift through your garbage looking for information about you, I could do that too. So I'm sorry. What? I think I'm in the clear here.
No,
Again, if it has been emptied, if I happen to go by my neighbor's trash can after the garbage truck has come and I drop a poop bag in there, totally IPT. Completely inappropriate.
I mean, by the letter of the law, yeah, you can go and dance on someone's yard like a foot up on it and go, nah,
true,
look,
city
I'm
property.
here. Yeah, like that.
True.
But that doesn't mean it's appropriate to do. That doesn't mean as an adult you shouldn't know better than to do that.
So I'm not. You're telling me that I have to take the poop bag if they have taken care of their business at the far end of our street, like 20 houses down. Are you telling me that I have to carry it all the way home on garbage day when the garbage truck should be there any minute for the one that I'm dropping it in?
Yes, you should, or you should drop it in a public trash can at a park or whatever.
By the park, there's no like random trash can on the road.
In our neighborhood, they have some sitting out in the neighborhood that you can dispose of as you're walking around. Like that, there are plenty of other options, but really just hang on to it and throw it away in your own trash can. It's your own dog's poop. If you're like, you're not gonna throw a diaper away in someone else's garbage can if you just happen to be closest to it.
Well, if I am changing a diaper on the street,
I don't know how that works yet.
I think I might actually do that because I don't want to carry that around either. Again, it is garbage day today.
Yeah, I understand it's garbage
They put it out on
today.
the streets.
I understand. Okay, so if it's Monday night, and a lot of people put their garbage out on Monday night before
Yeah, I've
Tuesday
done it on
morning
Monday night too. Yep, I
That's
have.
awful. Stop that.
Why? It's already out. All right.
Just because it's out doesn't mean it's appropriate to do.
All right. I want to be clear. If someone is walking their dog at our end of the road and their dog takes care of their business, first of all, I am very fanatical about making sure I pick it up. Like if one of the dogs poop in your yard, I will not be leaving it there. I will get the flashlight out on my iPhone to make sure I find it, because that is definitely IPT. But I pick it up. If your garbage is out, there's a high likelihood it's going in your can. Now, the other part of this is if someone does that in my yard and they pick it up, I am perfectly fine with them putting it in the garbage can that I have already put out on the corner of my driveway and the curb.
You are so lucky Tausch isn't here right now. He would say, no, you're not.
You're doing your Tausch voice. Is that what that is?
Tim Lasso. What's
I'm not putting
Billy
it on their
from down the
doorstep.
road throwing his poop away in our trash can for? Go take that back home.
All right, I'm polling this. I'll have Tausch post the poll if he can ever figure out how.
Well, Lord knows what else he's up to right now.
All right, just I don't want to use up valuable real estate on the program.
Well, we have a phone call, so people like I've got multiple texts on the private text line from people I know listening to the show. We've got a phone call here. Like you're raising a hot button issue, I would say.
I know,
and I'd be lying if I didn't say I hadn't thought about doing it recently. Like, Mo took a dump a week or two ago. It wasn't great, and I didn't want to carry it all the way home because it was on the far end of the neighborhood. But I did, because it's the appropriate
and the trash
thing to
cans
do.
were out?
Some were out. Yes, it was the evening before trash pickup. So it would have been, what would that be, 12 hours, 14 hours before trash pickup. And I thought about it. I considered it. I didn't know the people that I was walking around by. I was like, they don't know who I am. I could easily do this and get away with it, but I didn't. Because it's wrong.
And if your neighbor goes by your house and their dog poops and they pick it up and they put it in your trash can, you are going to be, and you catch them, are you going to get after them for it?
Don't throw your, because what if the bag isn't sealed all the way and then there's poop stuck at the bottom of our trash can?
I'm not dropping in unenclosed poop into
your dog's poop out of my trash.
I'm going to start walking my dogs purposely in your neighborhood now. So this is a controversial issue, or are there a lot of people siding with you?
I'm not sure. Let's go to Mark and Hale's Corners on the carbless ESPN Wisconsin talk and text line while Tausch is away to hear what he has to say, and then I'll read the text that I have coming in on my phone.
Mark, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Jason, there's nothing wrong with doing this. I do this. I live out in the Hales Corners, obviously. I do this all the time. If my dog takes a dump and it's trash day and the people have their cans out, it's trash. Well, where else do you put dog poop? You put it in the trash. I'm ashamed to admit this. I've even done it at times when the thing has been emptied. If I'm pretty far away from the house. But no, hold on. It's still trash, though. I mean, it's a trash can. So who cares? It smells anyways. So, it's a trash can. So what does it matter? Josh, where do you live? Send me your address. I want to walk my dog in your neighborhood. I'll dump it in your trash can. What's the big deal? It's trash.
It's terrible.
All right. I thank you for your support. I will... Again, I'm going to part ways with Mark on if the can is empty, the truck has already come, and then it's going to be wheeled back into your garage for 7 days. I'm not some sort of barbarian here. I'm not going to do that. But if it's still waiting to be collected, I can't believe you have an issue with this. I am blown away. Are you just taking this position?
No. No, I literally, this came up recently, and I thought about it, and I thought, no, I'm not in 7th grade anymore when I did it twice in the old subdivision I lived in. I'm not going to stoop to that anymore. And I can't believe you, of all people, are the one bringing it up right now.
The only stooping I'm doing is to pick it up, which is key.
So I have a couple of texts, again, to my personal line. Alex, who I went to...
Let me just clarify, just in the interest of getting the right person. Mark said, "Josh, what's your neighborhood?" Josh is on my side. It's Jesse. That's the as Josh called him, poop diva. All right, continue.
I thought he said, "Gosh," I didn't even catch that. Okay, Alex, who I went to high school with in my neighborhood where he lived. I 100% agree with you on the garbage talk, so I appreciate that. Up North Joe is texting me. Mrs. Up North Joe does it ×2 with both of their dogs. She'll throw away multiple on their walk. He'll carry it all the way back home because he thinks it's inappropriate.
All right. Well, it is dividing. It is a divisive issue, clearly. I love the fact that Mrs. Up North Joe is on my team, though. I feel much better about that.
Breaking news, Old T has entered the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison.
Oh, good. We can get his take on this.
He is here.
The big fella has arrived. I thought I was going to have to tell you about Gina Della and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, but apparently he'll be able to handle that a little bit later in the program. Tausch is here. That means we can stop this nonsense. Keep sending your text messages, though. I want to see, and I am going to poll this. 844-770-3776, 844-770-3776. That is the carbless talk and text line. Less is more. Are you Team Jesse or are you on my team? And by the way, both dogs, if they go on the walk, the first one goes, I go to the closest garbage can with hers. Then the next one goes, the next garbage can gets the other one.
That's so wrong. I bet your neighbors all talk about you.
I don't think they do. I am beloved in our neighborhood.
There's the garbage guy. Throwing his dog's poop away.
There's the guy that whenever he walks his dogs, I stop him and talk Packers with him. So, and I enjoy that. I enjoy that they're all interested in what I do for a living, and they're all big listeners to the show. So just a warning, Stella and Sadie's poop is occasionally showing up in your trash can if it's before trash day. We will get to Tausch, who will join us momentarily. I'm going to tell you, since he just got here, about our friends at Associated Bank, another great partner of Wilde and Tausch. We just did a fun event with George Kuntz and MasterCard and Associated Bank at Lambeau Field. And that's the kind of fun stuff we do with our partnership. And maybe next event that we do, you'll be there. But you got to be an Associated Bank customer, and why wouldn't you be with the best customer service in the industry with the awards to prove it, plus Packers checking, Brewers checking, and Badgers checking. Go to AssociatedBank.com to find out more. The star of our show arrives and joins us next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
This is Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Call Gina Della from Pella today, 855-PELLA-WI, and online at PellaWI.com/radio.
The Bucky Badger Student Mascot Fund was created to support the amazing student athletes who bring the best mascot in the world to life.
My name is Jake Huser. I was Bucky from 2021 to 2024, and my favorite memory of being Bucky was winning a national championship with both volleyball in 2021 and women's hockey in 2023.
Your donation will help fund new scholarships to ensure that the rich tradition of Bucky lives on. Learn more at supportbucky.org. That's supportbucky.org.
Black Friday deals are here at Brothers Maine. Score the lowest prices of the year on top brands like Samsung, Electrolux, Bosch, LG, and Frigidaire. With our low price guarantee, big box can't beat our deals. Shop local and save at Brothers Maine.
Mark Touscher here for Iron Jock. As a former athlete, I've worn just about every type of workout gear there is, and nothing compares to Iron Jock. Their performance apparel is built to fight sweat, odor, and bacteria, keeping you feeling fresh no matter how hard you push. From the gym to the pickleball court, Iron Jock keeps you dry, comfortable, and confident. Right now, you can get 40% off your Iron Jock gear. Use code HOLIDAY40. That's HOLIDAY40 for 40% off your order. Shop now at ironjock.com.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability.
Nice.
Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
All day, every day, the Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you. 844-770-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Want to pay off this year's renter mortgage? Feel like a real estate mogul at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison during November's Live for Free promotion. Starting at 4 p.m. on Saturday, November 29th, 24 winners will each spin the wheel for a cash prize of up to $5,000. Then at 8 p.m., one grand prize winner will pocket $25,000 in cash to use toward their rental mortgage. This could be your chance, but you have to be here. Live it up this November and go to
Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison.
Is your computer so slow you can hardly use it? Does it have blue screens, malware, viruses, reboots, hardware crashes? Sound familiar? Computers will have problems, and when they do, you need the computer experts at Madison Computer Works. Every day we help home users and businesses keep their computers and networks running smoothly. For solutions to your computer problems, call the pros at 231-8000, and we'll turn this into this. Madison Computer Works, computers that work for you.
This is Wilde and Tausch, brought to you by Grassland Butter. Grassland Dairy is Wisconsin. Learn more at grasslandbutter.com.
I say, hey, I'll be gone today, but I'll be back from around the way. It seems like everywhere I go, the more I see, the less I know. But I know one thing, that I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you.
I'm sorry Tausch missed our dog poop conversation, but he's here now. He is the Packers Hall of Famer. He is Mark Touscher. Tausch, good morning.
Good morning. I didn't miss it. I was listening on my way in, and I don't think there's a problem. You're the one that did it, right? You took the poop and dumped it in the... Now,
but again, I'm okay if my neighbors do that with my garbage,
Sure.
if it's out and if it's full.
Where's the line drawn? Like if you have a half a chicken, like you get a rotisserie chicken, you start wolfing it down, you just fire the bones in there. Like what can we not throw in the dumps, the garbage dumpster?
Great follow-up.
Thank you.
Great follow-up. I appreciate you asking. I usually, if I have overflow garbage, I usually text my buddy Andy on one side of me, or Mary Beth on the other, or Matt across the street, and say, "Hey,
are you always taking the garbage out, or is sometimes Paula do it and the kids, or is it always old J Dub?
No, I have a few jobs that are always my jobs. That's one of them. So, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, I usually text them and say, "Hey, I got a couple of extra bags. Do you guys have any space in your trash can for an extra bag of garbage?" And they always say yes. And I'm the same way when they need.
That's really nice.
Yeah, well, we got
the
nice
holidays
day.
is when you really got to worry about that. Yeah.
My buddy Paul,
very
who's
fancy
a huge listener to the show, he lives too far down the street, so I don't want to carry my garbage like 8 houses down to drop it in there. But I'm sure I've dropped dog poop in his can.
So if you're eating a turkey leg, and you finish it.
While
you
I'm
got
out
the big
on a
bone.
walk.
Yeah, it's a good walking. That's a good. What do you mean? Over at Disney, that's what they do.
I'm Fred Flintstone walking around.
You know, at Disney, that's one of the most popular things because you walk. You don't want to have like a steak.
There are
where
trash
you're eating it.
receptacles at Disney for you to use, not Bill's garbage can that he's got out on
saying
Tuesday.
if you're walking your dog and you're eating a big old turkey leg, is it cool that you just dump it? Or if you're, you have a bag of fast food and then you just dump that, like, is everything fair game?
I think the containment is a key portion of this.
Like, I wouldn't want an ice cream dish and then get all that sticky
Jesse
icky
brought
in there.
that up.
Yeah.
And if it's going to leak all over and then get sticky and then then random things are going to stick to the can the next week.
And you're going to have to clean your garbage
bugs
cans,
and
right.
things of that nature.
No, I'm not. But these
Like
are
dog poop
tied
can?
up in the poop bag.
Now, will you go and wash your neighbor's garbage can? If, let's say, your neighbor's like, Jason, you'd used it 50 times this year. I want you to rinse it and wash it. Give it a good scrub.
Sure, I'd do that.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
All right.
I don't think I'm going to. I think it's maybe once every 5 months that I have overflow garbage. But be that as it may, we're happy you're here. Speaking of IPT,
yeah,
when someone sends you a text that says you guys handle the first segment,
sure.
What is the appropriate response then? Because as I admitted
all right, we
publicly,
got you. We got you. All right, let me know if you need anything. That would be what I would say. Yep, Jason. Oh, I'm going to miss the first segment. My dog is pooping in my neighbor's
you didn't
garbage
say why
can.
though. And you didn't say why.
No, I didn't. I called Jesse to let him know because, so here's kind of the deal. Sarah and Eleanor is off of school all week. Max still has school. He has a big hockey game tonight. So he's all dialed up. Sarah and Eleanor are nowhere to be found. They're gone, which is great. They're having a nice trip. They're going to get home later tonight. So there's a lot on Old T's plate. I had to get the garbage out today.
And
Thank
you for your service.
So I kind of have a set thing. I do my hit with WTMJ about 7:50-ish.
Yep.
We finish at 8. I make breakfast for old boy. We go. And since Sarah's gone, of course, I got to take pictures because it's his first game and all this other stuff. So we do that. And I make breakfast. I grab everything. I got everything out in the car. And Max he gets in the car and he's getting all, he's got to wear a suit and the whole bit. It's like a whole production.
Oh, wow.
It's a big
awesome.
deal. And we pull up, and I do this now a couple days. When I come in studio, I drop him off, and then I get over here, and I'm always here at Jesse time, 45, 50-ish.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's early for Jesse.
Well, here's the thing you never want to hear. It's, school starts, I want to say like 8:35-ish. It's like 8:27-ish. Max is like, where's my backpack? I said, what the hell do you mean, where's your backpack? I ain't your backpack packer. Like, that ain't what I do. Like, you got your backpack. But mild-mannered T, rational T, understands that there's probably a lot on old boy's plate. He's got school. He's got a lot going on. So I said, okay, buddy, here's what I'll do. You go in so you don't get it tardy. You go into school, and then I'll run home, going out of my way. You know how much I love backtracking. And I'll go find your backpack, and then I'll bring it into school, and I'll put it down at the little deal, and then you can come get your backpack. And that's how it played out. So that's why old T is 15 minutes late this morning. And by the way, I actually got here faster than I thought because what am I going to say? So.
Bus lane.
Well, no, there's semi pulled out in front. It's always, whenever you need to get somewhere, there's always something
it's a conspiracy against you.
No, it wasn't. It was, hey, accountability, T. It's on me. I should have checked and made sure there's 6 backpacks in there and everything that goes with it. But literally when he said that, I looked at him like, I wanted to be upset, but mild-mannered T.
You were upset. You just held it in.
No. I was very. It's one of the things because I don't know how many times I've been late on this show. It is minimal on top of minimal. I can't stand it. I am on Lombardi time most of the time. Sure. So it irritated me. But Jesse's like, well, why don't you just stay home then? I was like, nah, I'm going to come in because it's already part of the whole overlay, and I have stuff I have to go do, or I get to go do later this afternoon. So I'm not as frustrated as I thought I'd be. But it also is another stark reminder when old girl is gone, old T struggles a little bit. That's the stark reminder that I just received.
Does anyone else feel like, in those movies or sometimes TV shows where multiple people tell the same story from different perspectives, and you find out like what the details are along the way that we're not exactly getting the accurate portrayal
what
of how
do you think
handled,
is being misconstrued?
Mild-mannered T with a bunch of subtle digs at what irritated him about the situation.
Sure.
Makes me think you may not have been as mild-mannered as you're portraying yourself.
I did say, what do you mean, where is your backpack? I did say that with a smidge of sternness.
Okay.
And then I could see that I didn't want him all rattled. I wanted him to have a wonderful day. So as I dropped it off, he was walking in to get it, and I just gave him one of these. Go have a day, and that was it. So
you gave him like the AC/DC for those about
rock
to rock.
on. We
salute you.
No, this is I love you in our family. You guys can do what you want in your world. This is what we do. It's also bows. It's also bows up. So it can be both.
Big game Friday.
Friday, I know. I'm hoping we have it on the plane. I'm hoping because they can win a conference championship. Isn't that going to cut into
your landman viewing?
No, it's a Delta flight, so it's not going to work. So
CBS Sports Network, 2:30 Friday.
Oh, that ain't. We're not going to have CBS Sports Network on.
Well, it's on Paramount Plus.
No, I don't think we have that either.
That's where Landman is.
I'm aware, but I'm saying I don't think that it's going to be on the old airplane, live, anyways.
All right,
so
well,
what do you guys think? I handled it pretty well, I think, right? Is that how you guys would have approached it?
I don't think you did a bad job at all. I think you did. You kept your calm. You did him a solid. You understood the situation. Should a high school freshman,
that is correct,
be capable of remembering his or her own backpack?
I would think
absolutely.
So, yeah.
We don't need to shame the poor
we
guy.
all
no,
have,
I'm not even shaming him. It's just it is what it is.
Right, and let's be clear. I've done the same thing for our girls who have forgotten stuff. Sydney is notorious for that.
Now,
she would
part of me
admit that.
wants to just let you eat it, though. Like sometimes you gotta let people eat.
If it was a regular old Tuesday, maybe the lesson can be taught there. But I mean, it's a big day for him.
No,
First
I understand.
high school hockey
I
game?
understand all that, but I'm saying.
No, you did the right thing.
We as parents don't let our kids eat on their own. We're way too. And
You're
I think
saying,
sometimes you gotta let them eat. No, you gotta let them eat. Yeah. Hey,
I don't know
you
if
did
that's...
this. You gotta now go through school all day without your backpack. I thought about that, but I don't think that's gonna do anybody any good.
No.
So.
That would be. You're right though. That would be the old school way to handle it. Tough luck, Buttercup.
Well, no, it's about accountability. And actually having to understand this is where it plays out too. Like there's a combination of both.
I understand. I would also say that you teach a lesson in grace and forgiveness and understanding by bringing him his backpack, which I would hope he would pay forward the next time Eleanor does something that irritates him.
I think you should have made him ask one of the seniors on the hockey team to drive him home to get it, and it would have built some team camaraderie that they're helping each other out.
That's a terrible idea. They could stop and
I'm
drop
going to tell you something.
bags.
The seniors on this hockey team are fantastic. So I am not going to ask them to do it. They already do a ton. I'm not. That's a bad idea by you. And
what's a good idea is to call Gina Della and say, hey, I'm running a little bit late today, but I still love my Pella windows and doors of Wisconsin.
Well, then when it comes to your home, the smart play is to trust Gina Della and her team at Pella. This month only, you can score a whole house of new energy-efficient Pella windows for as low as $297 a month with zero interest for up to those 72 months. That's like a drive you can sustain for years, even if you have to go backtrack a little bit, keeping your home comfortable. By the way, it's hot as heck in here. Can we get this? I suppose we can't. We got to call 52 people to get the thing turned down. It's another story. Pella windows in here, though. Tell you what, keeping the heat in. It's keeping the Pella windows in here, keeping the heat in. Thanks to that incredible defense played by Pella window. There ain't no drafts. Lord knows that. There ain't no airflow. Don't wait. Schedule your free consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Hashtag Hero Dad from Sean in the
No,
YouTube
it's
comments.
not Hero Dad. It's just
No, I don't think he's being facetious. He says, "Great job, Tausch." Hashtag Hero Dad. Again, there's no way to say this without sounding condescending. That is not my intent at all.
Well, then don't do it.
I'm proud of you.
Well, then don't do it.
I'm proud of you. That was awesome.
I'm
Good
also
for you.
irritated. Is Evan joining us next? Obviously, he is.
Mild-mannered T is really going to get tested by Evan and Homer,
Yeah,
both scheduled to appear today.
Because I feel like I'm kind of magma-ish right now. I can feel it kind of bubbling up. I don't think it's going to take a lot for me to be spilling into lava.
Oh, boy. So mild-mannered tea will be short-lived. Okay, well, I can't wait for Evan Cohen to join us next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
Wilde and Tausch on 100.5 ESPN is brought to you by Everlight Solar. Save money, save the planet. Everlight Solar.
Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
What's new at Zimbrick Chevrolet? A lot. A free car wash with every service, plus a brand new detail facility to keep your ride looking fresh all year long. Relax with coffee and snacks while you wait, and if you can't, grab one of their numerous service loaners, take the shuttle, or even get a lift on them. Plus, Zimbrick Chevrolet has the largest new Chevrolet inventory in southern Wisconsin, and you'll never overpay at Zimbrick Chevrolet. Zimbrick Chevrolet in Sun Prairie, the name you can trust.
Mark Touscher here to tell you a little bit more about Everlight Solar. We all know that electricity costs are on the rise. That's why you need to talk to my friends over at Everlight Solar. Their local team here in Madison is here to keep it simple. From your no-cost consultation to solar panel installation, the team at Everlight Solar will be with you every step of the way. Not only will they help you save money, but by switching to solar, you're also helping save the planet. Everlight Solar, a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Check them out at everlightsolar.com.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
I'm Scarlett Johansson. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals help fuel my love for acting. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Oh no, there's only seltzer left, and it's passionberry almond fruit? Who comes up with these? Kick the aluminum can to the curb and mix up a cocktail you actually want with Tito's. It tastes great, it's gluten-free, and it's available in a variety of sizes for your convenience. The flavor abilities are endless. Tito's Handmade Vodka, the official spirit of whatever you want to drink. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Timeout on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 60 months.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Insert restrictions apply until 11/30/2025.
Start your career where the road to success is paved in coffee. At Dunkin' Donuts. We're now hiring crew members and hourly shift leaders at our locally owned locations. Dunkin' offers flexible schedules, employee discounts, health and dental benefits, and paid time off. Plus, bolster your resume with our own leadership training program and even scholarship opportunities. Up to $1,500 per semester. Text Team Spirit to 85000 or visit teamtmart.com/careers to apply. Dunkin', America runs on you.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
Ben Brust here to tell you about the Princeton Club. If you're looking for a place where you can better yourself while having a wonderful atmosphere, you have it at the Princeton Club. Strong communities, strong body, and strong mind. All it takes is one small step to start today. You will see that you have everything you need in order to achieve all of your goals. Find your better tomorrow at the Princeton Club. 8 Madison locations where you go in there, you take a tour, and you realize this is a place for me. Find more at PrincetonClub.net.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
I'm throwing caution. What's it gonna be? Tonight the winds of change are blowing wild and free. If I don't get out of this town,
He was here in Wisconsin. Now he's back home, but he's here on our show as he is almost every Tuesday with his buddy Bret Bielema. Not today, though. From Unsportsmanlike, it is Evan Cohen. Evan, I want to warn you ahead of time. Tausch said he's in magma mode. That means there could be an eruption like a volcano here. So I'm going to ask you politely to not push his buttons, which I'm sure will make you push his buttons more.
I'm not going to. I'm right on time here for this conversation today, so we're good to go. And you guys, you right on time?
Yeah.
I think so, generally speaking. Historically. How was your trip to Wisconsin?
It was amazing. And we got a win, which is awesome. Spent a ton of time with Tausch, which was awesome. And ESPN Madison, ESPN Wisconsin, Milwaukee Beaver Dam, everybody did such an unbelievable job all weekend. And the Unsportsmanlike team felt so at home, and we are greatly appreciative, or very appreciative, of all of the hospitality that was shown towards us. And I do think that I appreciate all of the kindness from Tausch and LePay on the broadcast on Saturday night, where they did acknowledge what we are doing, which is like promoting Wisconsin and promoting the Badgers and promoting UW-Madison, which is exactly what we were able to do. And ESPN Madison and everybody was amazing. All the fans, teammates, and partners around there. We had a great dinner on Thursday, great dinner on Friday night, late. Great time at the Wisconsin College game day on Saturday. Saw Tausch's kids. They were like right on time coming up to me, and it was great. And then of course the game. Which,
do you
by
not
the way,
understand,
you mentioned,
Jason? He keeps saying right on time because I was late. I mean, that's. Do you not understand?
Oh, is that right? You were late today?
That
no,
was
I didn't.
Well,
I didn't,
so
I, didn't
I
get
was
it.
late for a couple of reasons. One of the things is Evan had me do a checklist of things. He's handing me a parking pass for me to bring into the office, and I'm saying you were just.
Oh yeah, did you do that?
Yeah, well, I had to run home to get it because I was coming in case somebody needed it. Evan is like I'm like his personal like chauffeur. I pick him up and take him around last time, and this time he's at the ESPN tailgate. All of our teammates are there. He comes up in the booth, middle of the game, and he's like, "Hey, can you take this parking pass and take it back?" And that's after, as we're doing the pregame, he comes in, thinks it's funny to pelt me with a bag of mints. Like he hammers it. I thought it was worse than when Bucky chopped at me with his nose. Like I thought I was going to have a concussion. He fires this bag of mints at me, and he was just saying all these nice things. We did have a great weekend, but there we have it, and that's part of the whole thing. So, yeah.
It was a junior mint. They're delicious.
No, it was a bag of mints. There wasn't just one mint in there.
Jason, everything he just said is true. I have to tell you, everything he just said.
In the middle of the game?
Yeah, we're like, what a great play by Daryl Peterson. And Evans bumping me. He's like, hey, I got this get this parking pass out of here.
Drive of the game.
Now, they did get me with the, I don't know if you heard this part, Evco. So Michelle had given Matt the word of the day, and it was vaunted.
Yeah, we played it on our show.
I know, but Matt uses that word. So it wasn't like
yes.
It wasn't some big and then he ended up telling me about it. And then there was a play, I don't know what happened, it was a negative play, and I went, ugh. And that was the word of the day you had given me. So and Matt caught that because he's a pro.
Yes. So wait, there's one other thing, Jason. So Tausch is right. I did drop a bag of mints on his head as he was calling.
No, he didn't drop it. He fired it at me. There was no dropping.
No, it was a drop. It was a drop. It wasn't a fire. It was a drop. But the other
Why
thing,
were you carrying? I don't know. Where did the mints come from?
That's a good question. Why were they? They weren't mine. They were a bag of mints that were on the counter.
Yeah, Dave McCann, who does a fantastic job.
He's very good at his job. Yes, sir.
25 years.
He was the engineer when I was he was engineering that broadcast booth when I was an intern.
And he's still there. And I'm telling you, I watch what he does on the road. And we're up in these abstracted places, and we got to get down there, or the bus is going to leave. And he's jenging this stuff together. 25 years he's been doing this. He is just a pro's pro. So kudos to Dave.
That's right. So so he has the mint, but I don't think it was pointed out enough that remember last time I was in the booth with Tausch and LePay, Tausch treated me like a garbage, and he just literally started putting garbage on top of
There's
me.
There's a garbage can next to where you're sitting.
There was not.
No dog.
You moved it. You moved the garbage can so you got more leg room.
But anyway.
Well, how about the time before that when we got you press pass and you didn't even show up? So you're 2 for 3 in your last appearance.
God.
Well, it's true.
Really?
It's true, Evan.
Really? Okay.
Well, is it not true?
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Okay. So, Jason, there's one other thing I did to him. I mean, he liked this, but it probably timing-wise wasn't great. So I'm at Wisconsin College game day beforehand, which was awesome. The party's still amazing, and I went on with Riley and Brad Nortman and Mertz, and Smalls and I were there, and it was at a Mertz. It was great. And right when I'm about to go on, and Tausch is in his pregame, I decided to FaceTime him. And I FaceTimed him, and he probably, in that moment, was like, oh, no, what happened? Like, something was wrong.
I had to make sure my guy was taken care of. You know, he needs everything, right? So continue.
So he was probably ready to rip my head off. But you know what I did? On the other end of the FaceTime, it wasn't me. It was Max and Eleanor. I had his kids. His kids were with me, the babysitter. And so I took care of it with Sarah because obviously the father is nowhere to be found. And so
it's exactly what your kids were saying when they were crying playing basketball in upstate Connecticut all weekend while you're out gallivanting around eating ice cream. And okay.
That is a very fair comeback. Okay, I don't have a comeback on that one. You win on that one. But anyway,
Dad, I scored 22 and had 15 rebounds. Oh, the streaming service didn't let me watch it. I'm sorry, son.
Very, very fair. I can't argue that at all, actually. Boy, did I leave my wife high and dry this weekend. That was not right of me. At least you were within proximity of your wife,
fair.
And you had dinner with her on Friday night.
Yes.
So, anyway, so that's before the game. So I distracted him a little bit. But can I tell you one other thing? Because I don't even think I got to tell you this, Tausch. And Jason, you mentioned from Friday on Unsportsmanlike, of course, former Badger coach. We're on the field before the game, Michelle and I, and Bret comes running over to us, says hello to both of us, give us a big hug. The sports information department gave Smalls all this Illinois gear. She's a grad, and I'm not kidding. Bret comes up to me and goes, I print out the boarding pass too. Because we did a whole thing about how I print out the boarding passes when and Bret, he's like on the field before the game. Let me tell you something. I had what to say about Bret Bielema when he left Wisconsin.
You were down. You were really very mean. Very mean.
Oh, my for a while, my favorite team was Wisconsin. My second favorite team was whoever was Arkansas.
Yep.
And you know what? That man is a nice man. He has completely won me over again. He treats our show and us so well. And, you talk to Nortman about him, Nortman loves him. I was texting with my buddy Matt Bernstein, who played for him. Bernstein loves him. Tausch, Joe Thomas, they all say great things about him. There's nothing – those that know him love him. I was somebody that didn't know him and hated that he left.
It's kind of how life works a lot of times, right? So let me jump in here for a second. I think what Evan – and I don't think Evan is saying this, but I'm saying it. I think Evan – yes, he came and promoted the University of Wisconsin, had Joe Thomas on to promote the University of Wisconsin, was on College Game Day, did everything. He was a great ambassador for the University of Wisconsin. But is it possible that he distracted and or took some attention away from Illinois' prep by Bret's love for unsportsmanlike, and that maybe was the difference why he refused to chip or nudge our defensive ends that ate their offensive tackles lunch? I think Evan Cohen, I'm always going to lean on giving Luke Fickell and his staff and his players more love because they did it on the field. But I think Evan Cohen should take some small semblance of he should be involved in this victory. He should take some semblance of
thank you for your service kind of a thing?
Absolutely, because all of this, I think you deserve it.
Thank you. Well, I'll tell you, my record this year in games I've been at for UW is 2-0.
Yeah.
And the Packers are 1-0?
And the Packers are 1-0?
Packers are 1-0. Yeah, 3-0 in Wisconsin Wisconsin football teams in games that I have been to this season.
It's pretty
good. There's
good.
something to be said about that. Yeah, it's pretty good. And yeah, I did see Coach Fickell on Friday twice. we kept it all business because I could tell he was focused on winning football
yes.
games.
He wants to win.
Brett
wants to have a great time. Luke wants to win, and you know what? It worked out exactly how they had a great time until he didn't, and Luke, they had a great time afterwards.
I like it. Give me credit for a win. That's good. I like it. I will take it. We did have a heck of a weekend.
I have a
By
question.
The way, I'll give you one other thing about the weekend,
Sure.
just so everybody can know.
Yeah.
No details needed. But
we need dazzling details.
In a professional, kind, very loving way. Boy, did I pepper Tausch with questions at dinner on Friday nights. Did I not?
Yeah, you did.
One after another. Where we gave Hey a look at one point, and I said, "Are you uncomfortable with this? Do you want me to keep going?" And Matt's like, "No, I'm fine. I'm learning things." I just started asking a million questions to Tausch, and we had a great conversation.
Oh, there you go.
But it was a little uncomfortable at times.
Okay.
Great story.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah.
No?
Well, like, what kind of questions were they?
No, there's
like awkward, uncomfortable questions.
We got nothing out of this.
What is that?
Well,
yeah,
I was trying to open the door.
I kind of thought Evco. That was more. I know everything he does is on air. That was more off air.
Off the record.
Seemed like a private moment.
It was very private. Yes, it was fantastic.
No, I think it's important. Here's why. I think it's important to let people know this because I do think that people that listen to Wilde and Tausch every week are awesome, obviously, but maybe listen to our conversation every week, think that, like, Tausch and I really hate each other.
No, nobody thinks that.
True. No, it's true. But, I mean, that specific moment, it wasn't true. I just wanted to point that part out.
It's a good point out. It's a very good point out.
Hey, so I wanted to ask you. I saw this during the commercial break when Tausch was part of the program, and then we were getting ready for you to come on. I saw Chris Canty, who we love, right? He is funny, smart. I think he's the best one on your show, personally. But so he did This Is Football with Kevin Clark, who I've known forever and is a really talented cat. And Kevin posted a clip in which he calls it maybe the funniest thing I've ever heard on the show. And it's Canty telling a story about him when he was a backup being in a game next to a starter in garbage time. And he asked the guy why he was still in the game. And the guy says because he needed bonus money to pay for some plastic surgery for a woman in his life. My question for you, and it is a funny story. I recommend it. I was going to retweet it right now. Tausch always accuses me of saving my best material for other shows. So has Canty told this story on your show, and is there any sort of penalty for that if he didn't, that he told such a great story on someone else's show?
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that because I have to hear the story in full. I don't remember that story off the top of my head. I think that is probably something I would remember. But is there a penalty for that? See, here's the thing. I do wonder if he felt like the platform where he did it, you could say it, and maybe our platform, you can't say it as much. Because I have to hear the clip. I don't know.
Send it to you.
I don't know the answer to that. Okay.
All right, Evan.
So that question was just really about you.
Well, no, Tausch gets after me for saving my best stuff, and I'm just curious if that's a universal issue with other very popular programs, or that's just I am on a lot of shows and I do a lot of talking across ESPN Wisconsin, and sometimes there's some good stuff that's not for our program. I would like some good stuff.
No. I mean, what's the penalty? I like the idea of you guys bringing the other stuff. Like, let's just say you say something on KBN or Jim, Matt, and Molly or Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, right? You say something on one of those shows.
Home run.
I like the idea of Jesse bringing it to air at the end of your show and asking the question, is this, that you play the clip, better than anything Jason said?
It's a great segment idea, but I don't know if we don't love capturing content and putting it out. Is that a fair assessment, Jesse? We
do a segment on occasion called Where's Wilde, where we do exactly this. In fact, Big Voice Guy says, because he saves his best stuff for other shows, we bring him to us.
Where's Wilde?
You you guys don't put out a lot of stuff yourself, is what you're saying. Is that correct, Tosh?
I didn't say that, but
I don't know.
Oh,
what
I
he's
thought
saying.
that's what you're
oh no.
Evan, how as a former quarterback, how much football are you watching on Thanksgiving?
Well, it's definitely going to be on. I'm going to have 20 people at the house or something like that. So, and they're all going to be into it, I'm sure. But I don't like watching sports with other people. So, is there a chance that I go to my room alone? Yeah, there's a chance. But I'll be. Of course, I'm watching.
Wait, I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt. You don't like watching sports with other people?
If you're doing a show and you're doing it, it's a lot easier to not have a ton of people asking you questions because Evan now deems himself kind of a football connoisseur and an expert. He's a BKW guy. He can be a BKW guy. Yeah,
Ball
I understand.
Knowing
weekend guy, BKW.
Weekend. Okay, yeah. All right, thanks.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of watching sports with other people. Like, I'll watch with my wife and kids if they want to watch, but like even that, it's, all right. Like and I'm not interested in talking throughout the game. I don't like watching sports with other people. That's right. I don't know anybody. Do people like that?
No,
I guess I thought.
I kind of understand where Evan's coming from.
Sports as bringing people together, and you watch them together, and you talk about what you just saw together.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the team, I would bet if Miami is in the Eastern Conference Finals and Evco goes down there.
Oh my God, get away from me! Get away from me!
What?
Please. Yeah, that's the thing. If you go to the game, yeah, but I'm saying if I'm watching
you would
at home,
go to the game with Stevie P and the boys, and you'd go down there, and then it's more communal. But when it's job related, it's not really as communal. Because Jason, you're not a communal guy when it comes to that. You want to sit up in your little perch by yourself.
Jason, let me ask you a question. Let's say Packers road game. Let's say you and Domofsky don't go. Are you guys going to get together to watch the game together?
Well,
I'm sure they will.
No.
Well, why not? You guys could compare notes.
Well, first of all,
if you're going to say, but let's say
it's kind of the same thing. Hey, Rob, I know you're not going to Detroit. Come over for Thanksgiving with Paul and the girls. Yeah. And we can watch the game and compare notes, and we can transcribe.
A couple of pals
watching the game.
It's kind of the same thing.
That's what you're saying to me. Yeah.
It's literally, why don't you sit and watch with Canty and everything? Yeah. Kind of the same thing.
No one said. I don't know who's coming. He just said he's going to have 20 people at his house. I assume it's not going to be Smalls and Canty and Rob Domofsky.
In fairness, Evan's house is so big that he can go to one wing of the house, and the other 20 people are by themselves.
Added a ballroom recently. So here's the thing.
Oh my God! No.
He did just go on a road trip with his co-host. I don't remember you guys ever going on a road trip together.
We go to Steinhoffels.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Different places.
Oh, we've done stuff.
Steinhoffels is a road trip.
So, I will actually be watching the game because I am not traveling.
Yo, Rob, pass me them cranberries. Oh my God! Did you see Zach Tom's block on that? That's what the fans want.
You know what? You're shaming me for not watching with people. I want
that
you
is kind of what he did.
Yeah, we'll watch along.
Yes. Do you want to do Jason? Do you want to do a watch along on Thursday?
A bold
you, me, and Jesse watching it along.
Yeah, well, wait a minute.
Oh, you don't want to?
I got plans.
Okay.
We are going to Paula's aunt's house. She's also Paula's godmother. There's going to be about 25 people there, and I will be watching the game.
You ain't going to be watching with Paula's aunt. Paula's aunt said, Jason, what is the center doing on that play?
We did this 2 years ago. They played on Thanksgiving in Detroit in 2023.
Great opening play by LaFleur and the G&G.
And I watched it in the same living room with all the same people asking me lots of questions.
You didn't want
Aunt
to.
Phyllis.
Don't act like you wanted to sit there with Aunt Phyllis while she's stuffing down her throat and asking you about the center play. Like, you don't want to do that.
All right, she's not asking about. She's not that specific. It's not the same as watching a game with someone who played in the NFL for 11 years on the offensive line. But my attitude about this is that this many people care about what I do for a living. It is my responsibility. Not comparing myself to Michael Jordan,
Teddy Lasso,
who always felt the need to play and give it his all because people were coming to see him.
Did he just compare himself to Michael? He is the Michael Jordan of the beat. Oh, my God. He is the Michael Jordan of the beat. Sound graph and get that out immediately.
Here's what we need.
Oh, my God.
Friday night. Packers game is done. I want Wilde, Domofsky, sitting in front of a TV. Knicks, Bucks, Friday night. Rob loves basketball.
I gotta admit, I don't have any interest in that.
No,
that's not. Now, if Wilde and Rob
basketball.
are sitting there passing cranberries and breaking down film, or breaking down the game,
they can watch the Bears-Eagles game on Friday afternoon.
I don't care about that either. I want the Packers-Lions game according to Rob and Jason. That would be great. And
well,
Aunt
he's
Phyllis.
going.
And
he's
get
going
Phyllis.
to Detroit.
And special guest
So
Aunt Phyllis.
You have to get Aunt Phyllis in there too. I'm telling you right now, Jason, is there a way that you'll do an hour with your entire crew who wants to be on air? I will join you on the live stream because my family's flying away. They're leaving Thursday afternoon. I can do it. If you're up for it.
Oh, I know. I was invited, by the way.
You, Aunt Phyllis, Paula, the girls, we're watching the game, and we could do a live watch party. If you're in, I'm in.
Paula's brother will be there. Sure, if we can get the technology to make it work, I am happy to set up.
This is going to be. Well, I'm telling you right now, Ashton Rotman has got the biggest grin I've ever seen. It's happening. This is going to be fantastic.
I think there's a number of hoops that we'll have to jump through to make that happen, but we will.
There are no hoops.
We will make the only hoop that we can't jump through
Bucks,
is
New York.
being there.
Yeah, none of that. Is that the Friday
All
game?
right, I got to go. I have another.
Where are you
I have
going?
to go, by the way.
Bye.
What do you mean you got to
I'm
go?
on 99.9 The Fan in Raleigh in a minute.
Oh.
Right.
NC State.
Go Pack.
Give them our best.
Go Pack.
Do you want me to ask them if they want to be on your live stream for Thanksgiving with you?
No, I just want Aunt Phyllis, and I just want to get a taste of what I want to see Jason with a little gravy, maybe coming down on his chin. I think that would be fantastic.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get that set up. Thanks, Evan.
A little plaid button down, tucked into khaki.
Yep. You know he's going to be rocking that Channel 3000 coat because that's your game day staple. I'll get my Gore-Tex on. We'll have a heck of a time.
Say hi to everybody in Raleigh for us. Bye, Evan.
Oh, I like that jacket, by the way, Town.
Yeah,
good
Gore-Tex.
jacket.
It's a beautiful coat. Yes, we love it.
If only we had more time, but 99.9 The Fan is calling right now. That is Evan Cohen of Unsportsmanlike. You can hear him all the time, every weekday across ESPN Wisconsin, and watch him on the ESPN family of television channels and stream him as well. Tausch, I don't know if Aunt Cindy will join us or not, but I know this. If she had an opportunity, there's a few folks that'll be at Thanksgiving that will be enjoying Coors Lights. That I can tell you for certain.
And whether you're tailgating pregame, having some cranberries, and watching the Pack play Detroit on Thanksgiving, and you want to crack open a cold Coors Light, maybe you got a lot of family, maybe you want to kind of dull a little something, maybe you want to chill, crack open that Rocky Mountain Cold Coors Light. When it is chilled to perfection, that's when you know the mountains are baby blue. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company at Golden, Colorado.
All right, I don't know if you know this, but the Packers are playing the Lions.
Yeah, live
I've
stream.
heard that. Yeah, we got a live stream it's probably Sheboygan, right? That's where Paul is. Is it Sheboygan?
No, like Manitowoc-ish.
Roncalli?
No.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure where we're going. I know how to get to Aunt Cindy's house. I'm not sure
it's the best place to find a place you've never been.
I'll have to confirm that with her. But you wouldn't know it from listening to our program. So we have not talked very much about the Packers thus far. Talked a lot of poop and a lot of Thanksgiving. We'll get to the Packers coming up. We still have another segment left in the 9 o'clock hour, so stick around.
This is Wilde and Tausch, brought to you by Grassland Butter. Grassland Dairy is Wisconsin. Learn more at grasslandbutter.com.
Mark Touscher here, and your seat at the table just got better at Hard Rock Casino Rockford. Return to Hard Rock Casino Rockford's high-limit room, where the odds are in your favor. With enhanced game rules, including blackjack, where the dealer stands on soft 17, you'll enjoy better odds, faster play, and the kind of authentic high-limit action that sets Hard Rock Casino Rockford apart. Visit the high-limit room and rediscover your game on your terms, in your rhythm, and with your edge at Hard Rock Casino Rockford.
Rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute brought to you by your Badgerland Chevy dealers, proud supporters of Badger Athletics. Go to BadgerlandChevy.com. An encouraging sign. True freshman quarterback Carter Smith giving Wisconsin fans a flash of the future. The stat sheet not what wowed Evan Cohen of ESPN's Unsportsmanlike, but the heads-up plays he made to lead the Badgers to another upset win. More from Cohen on ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day's postgame show.
The numbers may not look good if you didn't see the game, but being at the game, and obviously you guys saw it, it just felt like Carter Smith kind of has given them something here. He just made good plays, and he's not spectacular, but he made smart plays, and I like him.
Get a whole house of new Pella windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% financing for up to 6 years.
Wow. Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Visit PellaWI.com today.
Blain's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale starts this Friday at 6 a.m. Now's your chance to save up to 50% or more on Friday-only super deals store-wide while supplies last. Like over 60% off 3-quart Hamilton Beach slow cookers, $14.99. Half off select Velvet Throws, just $4.99. AgriMaster horse treats are half price, $3.50 each. And Blain's brand walnut halves or pieces, just $2.99 a pound. Don't miss your chance to save up to 50% or more during Blain's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale starting at 6 a.m.
Metro Ford of Madison is Madison's trusted Ford dealership. Whether you're in the market for a new or new-to-you vehicle, Metro Ford of Madison has the customer service that's second to none. With a legacy of excellence and an extensive selection of quality Ford vehicles, it's the place to go for the new Ford of your dreams. Browse their inventory, schedule a service, or see this month's offers at MetroFordofMadison.com. That's MetroFordofMadison.com. Or visit them on the east side of Madison today.
Greg Scalzo here for Buck and Honey's. Celebrate the holiday season at the restaurant that won gold in Best of Madison. Enjoy seasonal dishes, handcrafted cocktails, and hospitality that makes every visit special. Planning your holiday party? They'll help you host a celebration that everyone will remember. Don't wait. Make a reservation today to secure your spot this season. Visit their locations in Sun Prairie, Monona, Wanakee, or Mount Horeb and enjoy holiday cheer with great food and great company. I'll see you at Buck and Honey's.
If you're looking for a special piece of jewelry for any occasion, Condon Jewelers is always there for you. Condon Jewelers has the best selection of jewelry you'll ever find and guaranteed to have the lowest prices in the Madison area. Free shipping is always available. Visit CondonJeweler.com or call 241-3406 and ask for Jim, the owner, who's at the store every day. Shop locally. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
Packers, Lions, Thanksgiving. Get ready for kickoff and react immediately after the final whistle with Green Bay Game Day and Game Night right here on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Don't ever see you sober.
Packers Lions on Thursday. They did away with the 11:30 Central start.
Yeah, I like
now
that.
a noon
Yeah,
start.
get it to noon.
Consistent.
Give those boys another half hour. I can remember, Jason, it was obviously always a really tough turnaround for us. We'd play at home. And I remember we played San Francisco on a Sunday before, and we mauled them. Ran it all down their throats all game. And I don't remember how many snaps we took. But it was one of those real physical, and I can't tell you who the player is because of HIPAA, and I don't know how that all works. But I remember going into Detroit's training room, and I mean, I was beat up. Everybody was beat up, and we had 11:30, so you get up early, it's Eastern time, all the stuff, right?
Sure.
And I remember there was a player, and it looked as if you were basting a turkey, but pulling fluid out of his knee with a syringe.
Ugh.
And there's like it wasn't just fluid, if you know what I mean.
Blood and pus.
It just tells you a little bit. He played, too. Went out and played. We ended up winning the game. It was Detroit stunk
God,
back
that
then.
Marco Rivera was tough.
No, it was not Marco. But Marco was
I always
tough.
respected Flanny for playing through injuries.
Marco was tougher than no, it wasn't Flanny, and that's enough. I'm not. Don't continue down this road.
I wanted to see how many I
It
could
was.
get
I'll just say this: it was not an offensive lineman, but I just know, like,
Flanny Holiday.
just to
so
tell
much
you,
respect.
just to tell you how that turnaround is, and that it gives you a little visual. It looked. Well, that's enough. I don't think I need to get into any more details.
Dazzling. We're not very big on dazzling.
I just gave you a bunch
today.
of details. A syringe pulling fluid, and it wasn't all fluid. Like, that's a dazzling detail.
I've heard enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So now we've
Did I
talked
want to
about
say it looked like gravy and there's like little floaties? I mean, do you want me to
Chunks.
say that?
A little chunky.
Whoa, Nelly!
I didn't want to say it.
A little cartilage.
That's a chunky.
How long was the syringe? It's one of those things.
Oh, I don't know. Probably it wasn't one of the like super. It's more the needle that you do.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It wasn't like a. I would say it's probably 8 inches, something like that.
Okay. All right. So did you enjoy Thanksgiving? I feel like we've talked about this before, and you liked it. You got home in time to spend Thanksgiving with your family?
Yes, I enjoyed when we'd go up and we'd win, and then we'd be able to come back, and Marco would host or William Henderson would host, and we'd all get together, and then we'd have the rest of the weekend off. I'd get to go back up to Auburndale with my folks. We'd have Thanksgiving, and so it was, for me, it was awesome. I loved playing on that Thursday as long as you'd win that game.
Right.
And normally we did.
Yeah, more often than not. And then there was the year that you guys wore like the throwback unis. And
we played in that old dumpy Silverdome, man. That was something too.
Jesse, I have to be considerate of you and the challenges you face when we do the Iron Jock contest.
First time for everyone.
Was that coming up here?
Well, it would
it
be,
better
but it's the
not
top of the hour.
We better
and plus,
wait.
you're going to give them a really big number, so we can't do it now.
I also have a Sports Center.
I'm going to be respectful
do.
because Jesse didn't give me a ton of grief for the transgressions that happened this morning, and he was very thoughtful, and he was
stuff happens
exactly. So I'm not going to go crazy with it today.
So tell us,
what's the number that we have to break?
140.
Okay, we won't break that today.
Okay, that's very thoughtful of you. All right, nice. So you're going to tell. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to tell us about Tito's vodka, and then we're going to have the top of the hour.
I could use a Tito's vodka right now, and you know what? Over the holidays, I'm sure everybody could use a Tito's, and you know what? It's great. It's festive, and when you're sitting around, it doesn't matter if it's in the morning. You want to have a bloody before the game. If you want to have a tonic during the game, and if you want to go cranberry after the game, just make sure it's Tito's in your glass. Tito's not only just about great drinks, they also give back in a big way, partnering with nonprofits and doing real good in the communities across the country, especially for our four-legged friends. So the next time you're raising a glass, make sure it is Tito's handmade vodka, crafted to be savored responsibly.
The 10 o'clock hour starts 10 minutes late. Stick around.
Don't go anywhere. Another hour of Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, is coming up next on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Steinhaffel's biggest Black Friday sale is happening now. Save 10% store-wide and get $50 instant cash back for every $4.99 you spend. Plus, get a $200 MasterCard rewards card when you use your Steinhaffel's credit card. And get amazing doorbusters like recliners at $229 and sofas just $299. Plus, buy a premium mattress and get free premier delivery on everything. Shop in-store or online at steinhaffels.com.
Hi, this is Dave Kane. You're listening to Madison's Home of the Bucks, a good Karma brand radio station, 100.5 ESPN WTLX, Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good morning, Madison and streamers everywhere. I'm Jesse Nelson. Sports Center brought to you by Goodman's Jewelers, the diamond store of Madison for generations. Check them out, 220 State Street, and online at goodmansjewelers.com. The Green Bay Packers getting set for their Thanksgiving Day showdown in Detroit, visiting the Lions. Kickoff set for noon on Thursday. The Packers have opened as 2.5-point underdogs for Thursday's game, according to ESPN Bet. Plenty to get you set as the week continues here on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, and that includes on Thanksgiving Day. Wake up early, Green Bay game day from 9 a.m. to noon on the holiday, taking you up to kickoff, and then immediate post-game reaction, Green Bay game night, with Homer and Mark Touscher immediately after the final game. Homer scheduled to appear in about 30 minutes here on Wilde and Tausch on 100.5 ESPN. NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks fall last night to the Portland Trailblazers, 115-103. Bucks have dropped 5 straight. They're 8-10 on the season. Next up, the Bucks they visit the Miami Heat Wednesday night, 6:30 tip time here on Madison's home of the Bucks, 100.5 ESPN. Wilde and Tausch continues now.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Begins now. And while I would like to discuss more Packers-Lions, and we got all day tomorrow to do it as well, and Matt LaFleur is talking late today, so I haven't talked to anybody since after the game. There was no media access yesterday. I'm gonna punt on that briefly because Old T went to the game on Sunday. Packers beating the Minnesota Vikings. And you have teased this. It's been a long tease. You mentioned it way back on game day, I think, on Green Bay game night in the afternoon. And then you definitely mentioned it yesterday. You had somebody whistling in your ear. There's something about Vikings fan behavior that you were displeased with.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I was. So we were in the, it's called a lounge. The outdoor, indoor, you kind of have access to both, right? You can go indoor, but I don't like watching the game indoors. I like being outside. Even in the alumni suite, which is where I usually sit when I go to the games.
Right.
They have an indoor part, but they have a great, really spacious, they've done a great job.
Lanai.
I don't know what a lanai is, but there's chairs and there's high top tables. It's comfy. Most of the guys sit inside. So usually if I have Max or if I have Sarah, we'll sit outside. And then there's usually, Juice Costin is sitting out there with us. And I had Big Wit last game I was at, Vonnie. And so it's nice. You can talk. It's loud. It's quiet, but you can see the game and it's outdoors. So in this indoor-outdoor scenario, a couple of things were super annoying. There's only 3 rows of chairs, and we were in the far end, so there was one kind of exit out, right, with the staircase, and then there was, I don't know, I would say 15 seats all the way from the stair to the end, and then the end was, there's no out. You would have had to hurdle something, and obviously my knee's been bumming me. I'm not hurdling anything.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So our seats were, and then there was like 6 seats that whoever had didn't come. So I'm a bigger guy. I'm like, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to chill. It was great. And the row in front of us was packed. So the first thing that annoyed me is I don't think we still had a full row up top of us. Wasn't as full. Well, this guy gets up and he's like, he jumps over so he doesn't have to go through the full line, but he still had to get. So then me and the 3 people I was with had to get up, and then there's 2 other couples. All of us had to get up mid-drive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't do that.
Yeah,
I said, where'd you come from? He goes, I jumped here. And I said, well, I don't think that's appropriate. And
you said that to him?
Yes. I said, what are you doing?
And he's wearing purple. He's a Vikings fan.
Yeah, he's a Viking fan. So I'm like, no, that's not how this works. You get your row up. Now, it's one thing if there's one dude sitting there and you want to do that. And by the way, if you're hurdling one, hurdle the next. You hurdle, you're right up at the top platform. There's no rows behind us.
Yeah.
So it sucked. I was very irritated with him.
Clearly.
I didn't think that was IPT. And in fairness, he did not come floating back through that way. So I appreciaed that.
He learned.
But then, so there's this, people can stand up at the top. And I did that. It's nice to kind of stand and, move around a little bit.
Sure.
And Viking fans were cheering for. I mean, it was a tough day for him. But this dude, I could tell. I don't know how many Tito's he had. I don't know. But every time they'd get a positive yard, he did the like the loud whistle, and he's standing, so he's right. And it was more my buddy that he was right behind. And after like the third one, I'm like, isn't that annoying the you-know-what out of you? And I don't know what the proper deal is. I'd like to have seen him Costanza it. You know, when he did the opposite? And he gets up and he said, "If you got to, please stop doing that." Like I don't want to be fan police guy, but you can't get in guys' ears and whistle like a loud dog whistle right in this guy's ear. So I ain't gonna lie to you. My fan experience in that area, I think I'm alumni suite, and that's it for me. I don't think I'm going back.
Wow.
Oh no.
Well, it was annoying. Jesse, listen, the scenario was great. They had great food and drink. Like it was and they just get bathrooms. So I don't want to act all spoiled or whatnot, but it wasn't as enjoyable as it should have been.
But couldn't that happen anywhere in the stadium?
Not in the alumni suite. It's not gonna.
Well, correct. That is the one.
But yes, of course it could happen anywhere in the stadium. But here, you kind of thought you're a little bit more isolated away because there's probably a couple hundred people in this between. I think there's 6 or 7 sections of seats.
Yeah.
But you're really in with about 30 people. There's probably a row of 10 to 12 people, and there's 3 rows of it. So you do the math on it, but yeah.
Yeah, 30 to 36. So here's my – I don't want to sound negative, Timmy Lasso. But you are – and I would pay you this compliment before I start. You are a man who is a man of the people. You are – for someone who has accomplished as much as you have, it's one of the reasons why I love doing the show. You did all right for yourself financially, but you're not one of these snobby, wealthy guys, right? You're not douchey about it. I would say that is it more or less likely, and I would argue more, that if you're in an area like that where it costs some pretty good scratch to be sitting in there, fair?
Sure.
That you're probably surrounded by people who are used to doing, because they got money, whatever the hell they want to do.
Yeah.
And so if that guy's going to whistle and be a jackwagon, he doesn't really care what you think. Whereas I would argue that maybe in the bowl, you're less likely to get somebody like that because they're a normal person.
I would probably
agree
with
wrong?
you. Yeah, I probably would agree with you. And again, a lot of Viking fans up there. There was a lot of people, whoever had those seats, I do think they sold to Minnesota fans. And it was a substantial amount of purple up in that area. Very much purple.
Well, at least you sent them home disappointed, both with the outcome and with their quarterback. As much as I would love to continue to bash Vikings fans, we need to play trivia so we can get to Homer on a quasi on time, since he's joining us today with the odd holiday week. Jesse, what's today's category and what caller would you like?
I'd just like to say I don't want Tausch to pigeonhole himself to being stuck in the alumni suite all the time. It's good to have you among the people. He can take a nap
with you in your seats.
Yeah, come out among the people. It's just one bad experience. Don't let it ruin it for the rest of the time.
I think there's probably I'm guessing there's some of that behavior fairly frequently.
Yeah, I am. Listen, man, I'm all good. I've gotten to more games this year than I actually thought I would, so I'll wait till the NFC Championship game.
So, because it's a weird week, we're actually going to do 2...
In Los Angeles.
We're going to do 2 different...
There'll be more Packer fans out there than there will be LA fans, FYI.
We're going to do 2 different sessions of Wilde and Tausch trivia today. It's like these Thanksgiving college basketball tournaments.
What?
Yeah, we have an early session and a later session of trivia today.
I don't like that. Why don't we just do double?
For partnership reasons. Okay. So... The first session is the sports weekend recap.
On a Tuesday.
Looking back on the busy weekend that was before we completely turn the page to what's to come next.
Okay. What caller would you like?
23 for you, Michael Jordan of the Packers beat.
You darn tootin'. Number 23, caller 23 plays round 1 of Wilde and Tausch Trivia, presented by Iron Jock and by Cousin Subs. 844-770-3776. 844-770-3776. Caller 23 plays trivia next. I'm going to give you another number. 800-4-DANISH. That's the number to order your Racine Danish Kringles for the holidays. Or you can just go to Kringle.com. But you should also go to JingleForYourKringle.com and submit your entry into this year's Jingle for Your Kringle contest presented by ESPN Wisconsin and Racine Danish Kringles. It's one of our favorite things we do every year. The girls they're very proud of last year's commercial. They were hoping to maybe put together a new one. We're working on that. But, man, it's fun. And it's such a fun – and it's easy now, right? Just sing into your iPhone, send it to us, and you're entered. 60 seconds or less. It's not just a treat. It's a tradition. You have to include that in your jingle. It does not have to be a 5.5-minute opus with the Wicked theme. I'm talking to you, Josh, in Heartland. All you got to do, go to JingleForYourKringle.com to find out more, and there you can submit your entry. Jingle for Your Kringle, presented by Racine Danish Kringles. Trivia is next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
This is Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Call Gina Della from Pella today, 855-PELLA-WI, and online at PellaWI.com/radio.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 60 months.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 130.25.
Grassland Butter is built by tradition right here in Wisconsin. Grassland is family-owned and has been crafting butter for 5 generations. That's why at Grassland Butter, you're more than just an employee, you're family. The Wietrich family believes in supporting each other, growing together, and building a workplace where everyone feels valued. Your voice matters at Grassland Dairy. Your success is our success. Join a team where culture isn't just a buzzword, it's how we live every day. Check us out online at grassland.com. That's grassland.com.
Mark Touscher here for Iron Jock. As a former athlete, I've worn just about every type of workout gear there is, and nothing compares to Iron Jock. Their performance apparel is built to fight sweat, odor, and bacteria, keeping you feeling fresh no matter how hard you push. From the gym to the pickleball court, Iron Jock keeps you dry, comfortable, and confident. Right now, you can get 40% off your Iron Jock gear. Use code HOLIDAY40. That's HOLIDAY40 for 40% off your order. Shop now at ironjock.com.
Since 1956, Holman Lindsay Paints has been making paint in Wisconsin for Wisconsin. Because of their commitment to making great paint for Wisconsinites, Holman Lindsay has grown over the years to 26 locations in this great state. Headquarters in Sun Prairie with a state-of-the-art facility, Holman Lindsay has the paint you need to make your job better. From do-it-yourself to professional, Holman Lindsay has paint for everyone. Visit one of their local locations today in Madison, Sun Prairie, Middleton, and Janesville.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau.
There's no second chances. There's no do-overs. We're definitely primed to take that next step. That's the focus and the goal.
This is your Green and Gold Fix on 100.5 ESPN.
It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, sacrifice, pain to get to where you want to go.
This Green and Gold Fix is driven by Metro Ford.
Victory Monday in the books, which means we've got to turn our attention quickly to just 2 days away. Thanksgiving at noon, it's Packers at Lions, the second time these two teams will meet up in the 2025 season. The Packers got the better of the Lions in Week 1 at Lambeau Field, but a lot has happened since then. Head coach Matt LaFleur on the matchup.
They're one of the premier teams in the National Football League for a reason. I think they got great coaches. I think they got great players, great schemes. So it'll be a great challenge for us, but one our guys will be ready for.
Second time in 3 years, the Lions will host the Packers on Thanksgiving. Detroit, 2.5-point favorites. I'm Alex Stroh.
Purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned Ford at Metro Ford of Madison on the east side today.
After a serious accident, you'll need a winning team to protect your rights. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
All day, every day, the Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
844-770-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text Line. This is more.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's early Black Friday deals have arrived, in-store and online while supplies last. Right now, shop early Black Friday-like savings store-wide on the things you need and the brands you love. Like up to 40% off men's and women's Columbia outerwear. Select men's and women's Carhartt graphic sweatshirts, $39.99. $40 off DeWalt 20-volt atomic drill or impact driver kits. And 26-piece Rubbermaid food storage sets, just $12.99. Don't miss early Black Friday deals in-store and online only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
This is Wilde and Tausch, brought to you by Grassland Butter. Grassland Dairy is Wisconsin. Learn more at grasslandbutter.com.
This ain't a good time, but when is it ever? I know the perfect time, and maybe that's never. So don't you dare leave me now, throw my heart on the ground. 'Cause tonight ain't the night for sorrow. But you can hurt me tomorrow. You can hurt me, you can hurt me, you can hurt me. You can hurt me, you can hurt me, you can hurt me, you can hurt me tomorrow.
Getting ready for Homer. He's going to join us next. But first, we have to play trivia presented by Iron Jock and Cousin Subs.
Wilde and Tausch Trivia is brought to you by Cousin Subs. Cousin Subs $10 deal meal gives you a 7.5-inch sub, bag of chips or regular fries, fountain drink, and a cookie, all for just $10. This deal is only available online or through the Cousins app. And Iron Jock, performance apparel that actually performs. No stink, just performance, and proudly Wisconsin built. Shop now at ironjock.com.
It's a Thanksgiving miracle. We have a first-time contestant. Love it when that happens. Let's welcome in our first-time contestant in a town that I'm unfamiliar with.
Me too, but it's on par for what we've talked about today.
Oh, poopy. It is Scott in Browntown?
Get out of here.
Where is he, Cleveland? Scott, good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Where in the world is Carmen Browntown?
West of Monroe.
Really? Is it unincorporated?
We got a couple little businesses, a couple bars.
Okay.
Population 2.
Not
Browntown.
bad. Deucelage.
That's Jesse. That is not going to get as much
We're down
credit
there,
as it deserves.
We're down there by Darlington.
Oh, sure. All
State
right.
champs.
Been down there. I covered some Darlington High School sports early in my career. I'm with you. All right, Scott. Here we go.
Stuck at the Jerry
How
Sins.
about Blackhawk?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you bringing up Jerry
Warren
Sins
Warriors.
for?
Because
Jesse?
Darlington crushed Jerry Sins and Edgar.
All right, why are you taking? Well, you are. What do you got against Jerry Sins?
Nothing.
No, you were texting during the game about how we should hang it up.
Had a chance for a 3-peat. Huh?
Yeah. All right, Scott. That is not the category. The category is the sports weekend recap because we didn't play yesterday and Jesse didn't want to create new trivia questions. So, question number 1 is this. Which team from the Classic 8 conference, which some have said is the SEC of Wisconsin high school football, won the Division I WIAA State Football Championship on Friday evening? Was it Arrowhead, Mugwanago, or Auburndale?
I believe that come down to the end and Arrowhead won.
Yeah, great finish. Disappointing for the Bayport Pirates, but it was a great game. I watched that. And by the way, Scott Nelson, you did not overlap with him, right? He was done before you played for the Badgers. Scott
correct,
Nelson, the old safety.
Yes.
He does a really good job.
He is fantastic.
He's
yeah.
phenomenal.
He's very good.
All right, question 2, Scott, is
It's also
this.
my cousin's name.
But not that Scott Nelson.
Not that Scott Nelson, but I have a cousin, Scott Nelson. Yeah.
You know your name's really not Nelson, right?
But my cousin's name is Scott Nelson.
You sure?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't know if I buy
It's my
that.
parents' favorite kid.
And what's your real name again? Lukaczynski?
No, he won't
All right,
say.
question 2. I was just making a joke. Sorry. Question 2 is
this. He's not sensitive about a lot of stuff. That's one thing old Gel's sensitive about.
I know. That's why I made the joke about Wally, because Wally goes by his real last name. All right, question 2. At least I think so. Question 2, Scott, is this. Which of these NFL teams did not... Which of these NFL games, I'm sorry. Which one of these NFL games did not go to overtime on Sunday? Was it Jaguars Cardinals, Browns Raiders, or Colts Chiefs?
That's a tough one. Can I have again?
You can have them again. I would have liked to have seen Lions Giants, because then you would have known that one definitely went to overtime.
That did go to overtime.
The three choices. Which one of these did not go to overtime? Jaguars Cardinals, Browns Raiders, or Colts Chiefs?
I think I'm going to have to go with A.
Jaguars Cardinals?
Yep.
No. It was Browns Raiders. Shedeur Sanders gets his first QB win as a starter.
Shedeur.
And they fired Chip Kelly, the Raiders did. Chip Kelly, man. He was an innovator back in Oregon. He gone.
I can lie to you. It might be a good idea for Pete. Maybe not hire his kid as the offensive line coach and his other kid as a linebacker coach. Maybe that might be part of the problem.
Nepotism.
Nepo baby. All right, let's bounce back, Scott. Question 3 is this. Oh, jeez. With Jesse Nelson on the call Saturday afternoon, maybe you should consider getting Scott Nelson to be on the call and not your cousin. With Jesse Nelson on the call Saturday afternoon, which WEAC team won the 5th annual Culver's Isthmus Bowl, a Division III college football bowl game played in Sun Prairie? It's about time they used that stadium.
Boy, you ain't kidding about that.
Yes. Was it UW Platteville, UW Oshkosh, or UW Stout?
That'd be the Blue Devils from Menominee Stout.
Atta baby! Well done, Scott.
Thank you very much.
Wait, you put up the graphic for a game that's already been played?
I did, yes, because number one, we still had it here. But also, you can catch the full replay of the Culver's Isthmus Bowl Thanksgiving night at 7 o'clock on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Well, I'm sure Barb will be watching or listening.
It was actually a great game.
All right, Scott, well done. You got 2 out of 3, which ain't bad. 3 out of 4 entries into our drawing, which we will do on Friday because we do have a program on Friday. So have a great day in Browntown.
You bet. And Tausch, I would have bounced them Viking fans.
Yeah! What are you doing?
Yeah, Viking fans are the most annoying fans of all fans when it comes to especially our divisional. Yeah, and it's not even close.
More than Philly fans?
I said in our division.
Yeah, but you added that after.
Yeah, it's because I like to clarify.
Well, thank you for clarifying.
Like Knicks fans are obnoxious, but they don't.
Heat fans?
No.
Scott, we appreciate you. Thanks. We also appreciate Gruberloff's one call, that's all. David and his team. I had the TV on earlier watching Good Morning America this morning. There's a commercial, local
David
commercial.
Gruber's hosting GMA now, too.
He's
Him
right
and
there.
Strahan and
right there next to
Stephanopoulos.
Robin Roberts.
From Madison College.
not the same Robin Roberts.
No, she was back for a ribbon cutting. She took the day off, and Gruber filled in for her.
Wow.
And he'll also win your personal injury case. So go to gruber-law.com.
If there's a scissors injury.
Okay. Enough.
Is it?
No, probably not. Not for some of us. 414-276-6666. 414-276-6666. I'm sure David, who listens regularly to the program when he's not in court, is enjoying this. Gruber Lofts is one call. That's all. We make a call to Homer. Next, it's Wilde and Tausch.
This is Wilde and Tausch, driven by Zimbrick Chevrolet in Sun Prairie on 100.5 ESPN. See their full inventory at ZimbrickChevrolet.com.
We shopped at Chalmers because my husband wanted to get me a larger diamond in my engagement ring.
The folks at Chalmers said, well, we could just make it like this and we could do these things. Really just basically decided that there wasn't any place else we wanted to shop.
But not only did they create this new engagement ring for me with this gorgeous center stone, they also rehabbed this other ring, and I am beyond pleased.
Her favorite thing to do now is to walk around and show her hands and have people comment on it.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Mark Touscher here to tell you a little bit more about Everlight Solar. We all know that electricity costs are on the rise. That's why you need to talk to my friends over at Everlight Solar. Their local team here in Madison is here to keep it simple. From your no-cost consultation to solar panel installation, the team at Everlight Solar will be with you every step of the way. Not only will they help you save money, but by switching to solar, you're also helping save the planet. Everlight Solar, a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Check them out at everlightsolar.com.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau.
There's no second chances. There's no do-overs. We're definitely primed to take that next step. That's the focus and the goal.
This is your Green and Gold Fix on 100.5 ESPN.
It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, sacrifice, pain to get to where you want to go.
This Green and Gold Fix is driven by Metro Ford.
Victory Monday in the books, which means we've got to turn our attention quickly to just 2 days away. Thanksgiving at noon, it's Packers at Lions, the second time these two teams will meet up in the 2025 season. The Packers got the better of the Lions in Week 1 at Lambeau Field, but a lot has happened since then. Head coach Matt LaFleur on the matchup.
They're one of the premier teams in the National Football League for a reason. I think they got great coaches. I think they got great players, great schemes. So it'll be a great challenge for us, but one our guys will be ready for.
Second time in 3 years, the Lions will host the Packers on Thanksgiving. Detroit, 2.5-point favorites. I'm Alex Stroh.
Purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned Ford at Metro Ford of Madison on the east side today.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. It's not just a slogan, but the way of life at Gruber Law Offices. If you've been injured, call our team today. We've represented tens of thousands of injured Wisconsinites for more than 30 years. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
We're on the Badgers.
This team has found an identity under Luke Fickell, and that identity is violence.
Because we're on Wisconsin sports.
Tough, nasty, and dependable.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN.
Whatever you do, make sure you do it right.
I'm excited to talk to this guy because I won't be able to talk to him tonight like I normally do on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Why not?
Because with the weird Thanksgiving schedule, we got Matt LaFleur at 4:55, followed by your guy Bisaccia, then Halfley.
You can skip him.
And then Steno.
No, Rich finally had a good weekend. Best weekend
did.
for Rich in a while.
So I will not be on the Homer Hour, the best 60 minutes of your day. I will not be on the Marquette men's basketball broadcast, but this guy will. He's been calling their games for 36 years.
They're struggling a little bit. Maybe jump in that portal, Shaka.
No? And, of course, you can catch him on YouTube, My Faith with Homer and Pip. It is Steve the Homer. True Homer, good morning. How are you?
Well, that's great. Now Tausch decides to talk about Marquette.
Well, I mean, you got beat by Dayton, right? And then Dayton come in there and whoop up on y'all?
Yeah, where were all the discussions last year when Marquette was 6th in the country? When Marquette did
No, Wisconsin beat them last year, didn't
Nothing
they?
about Marquette. No, now I sure hope you treat Wisconsin the same way. I'll go back and check the tape early in the year.
No, you probably won't get that.
Okay.
About January 30th, there'll be a
Homer,
Final Four team.
Why don't they jump in the portal a little bit? And just dip that toe in there a little bit there.
I believe they will.
Okay.
I believe they will.
Why aren't
this
they
year.
now?
But that is
Stubborn?
just a guess.
They being stubborn?
No, he likes the players that he's had,
Sure.
and they've won.
Okay.
They have won. You're
So
right
it's
about
worked great until this year. This year it hasn't. I have not talked to them. They'll probably be mad that I said anything because I have no information whatsoever, other than I think that they will do it next year. There will be a transfer on the team next year.
Okay.
We'll see.
Go.
You got to win.
Good luck. Yep. Good luck.
Yep.
Good luck.
By the way, I apologize for being a little bit edgy, and I apologize. I can't talk about the Packers and the Lions. I'm in the midst of one of the toughest competitions of my life, and I can't focus on other things. I'm going against the dog of hell, a Yorkie, and it's it's impossible. And
I need to know
son's doing
details.
great things.
What, are you racing
Okay, my
it, or
son's
what do
doing
you
great
mean
things.
you're
They
going
moved
against
to a
it?
different place, and they said, we can't have as many dogs. Will you take one of the dogs? Well, they had this little dog. I don't even know what they are. Just give me the little dog. It's a Yorkie. Okay, first thing you need to know, if you live in Wisconsin, don't get a Yorkie. Don't go to all the YouTubes. It gets too cold, and it won't pee outside, or you have to put a sweater and booties on it.
Oh, God.
God.
I love this already.
No, it's the dog from hell. Now, I really want to
Did you change the name of the dog, or what is the name of this dog?
Training it. It's a Yorkie, and they named it Marley, like after Bob Marley,
Oh, yeah, I'm on.
Yeah,
Marley.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I don't care what its name is. The dog from hell. Anyway, so I'm thinking I could train this dog. All right, all you got to do, it's a little dog. The pee and poop is so small. All you got to do is train it to pee and poop outside.
Sure.
And,
Then drop it in a neighbor's trash
talk about
can.
how nice they are. What?
Okay. Never mind.
So a small dog should be better than a big dog. The problem with the small dog is this dog raises its leg to pee 100 times a day. And then sometimes it doesn't even pee. I don't know why it raises its leg. You think it's going to pee? I don't know.
Trying to get some hip flexibility.
It goes on forever. It never ends. He pees inside. So far, I've purchased a pee pad to see how that works. I just today purchased a light so I can find out where exactly the urine is if it's inside.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Like a crime scene light, like the
Yes,
black
so,
light
because
to just find blood and stuff.
I'm sure it's peed places I didn't know it's peed. I don't want no damn pee in the house. Oh, and then someone who has a Yorkie says, Homer, it's not as bad as you think. I go, what do you mean? He goes, we just let the dog poop right next. It poops next to the toilet. The poop is so small, we just put it in the toilet. I said, you're kidding, of course. Oh, no. That makes it a lot easier. My dog from hell ain't pooping or peeing in my house. All right,
Where does Nancy fall on the dog from hell?
Oh, this was not good either. So Nancy didn't really want us to take the dog. It's like, well, we don't need a dog. But look, we're not getting the dog. We're just helping our son, and so we'll do this. Yes.
Sure.
So yes, but she's not near as bad as the dog. I wish they would have given me a giraffe. I would rather be trying to train a giraffe.
No, you
than
would
this
not.
Damn little dog.
It would be
yes,
fun.
I would.
That would be cool,
Yes.
actually.
You can't, with the giraffe,
Keep it
you can be able, how
outside.
high are your ceilings in your place?
Well, I'd have to keep it outside all the
You
time.
can't
but,
keep a giraffe out in the cold all day.
Can't have a
Hey,
giraffe.
now you know what it's
No,
like
I don't
having a
know how-
Yorkie. You can't do this. You can't do that.
So
By the way, just want to let you
pretty
know,
good.
if you get a Yorkie and somebody punishes you, you can't yell at a Yorkie because they're sensitive. It's a damn dog. Don't
That's-
yell at it. If it pees inside, you got to be
Sounds
kind.
like I got
What?
your guy
I got
that should be taking his dog
I gotta
off
get
your
foot
hands.
piece, I got to get a jacket. Now I can't yell at the damn
Because I'm
dog.
sensitive.
Yes. This is Will. This should. Can you trade Because he said you need
I'm
to
not trading. I'm not trading anymore.
No, I think you need to think about making a trade with your son, right? You say, all right, this hasn't worked. Let's get.
I don't want to trade now. I'm taking this dog down now. The problem. I mean, I'm not trying to get rid of it. But now
I think we should probably let's rephrase that.
Yes, it's me against the dog, and I'm going to win. I'm a trend. Now, I have one other problem, which is kind of unfair. I want to do this without taking it to a vet because, how do I say this gently? This dog
you don't want any more of them.
Something at least 2 hours a day. Doesn't matter what it is. This dog could raise the number of Yorkies in this county by 1,000 in 1 year. I mean, you can't talk to you. It's just unbelievable. You pick anything, he'll hump it nonstop.
What about a giraffe?
For 30 minutes. Yes. Okay. Now.
That'd be tough.
So now I have an option, which I'm going to use, and I'm admitting that I'm surrendering a little bit.
I'm not 100% sure you should.
I don't know what's legal here.
You have to be very careful here.
No, the vet. I'm going to get it neutered. I mean, that's.
No, I know, but you can't do that yourself. I don't think. I think you need.
No, I'm not. I'm going to the vet.
I don't think he intends to do it yourself.
He just said he didn't want to take it to the vet. What do you think that means?
Okay, hold on. That's your excellent point, Tom.
Thank you.
I meant to say that in my battle with the Yorkie, I want to win without having to use the vet as a partner. Like, I don't need to neuter it. I'm gonna train this dog somehow. And then I thought, no, that's stupid because it definitely needs to be. Because I'm going to win because once they're neutered, they get a little calmer. So
is that what happened to you? That happened to you?
I'm now worried about.
Good one.
I'm worried about FCC violations, PETA coming after us.
I don't want Homer going to jail. No, I don't want Homer to go to jail.
Wait a minute now. In fairness, he's not going to do.
Everything I said is 100% true.
Yes,
now,
it can still be true, but it could be illegal.
We're going to the vet to get that checked, but I doubt it.
All right, let's take a step back here.
Okay,
Uncle
good.
Homer
I need to calm down.
is an edutainer like his legendary father Herb before him.
Made up word, but
great story. But you know that Homer, being the good person that he is
a good person,
is going to take the annoying dog from hell Yorkie to the veterinarian for whatever medical care it needs. He's not going to do. It's not going to be a do-it-yourself neutering.
I could see Homer doing this in his garage.
He's not going to neuter any dog in his garage.
He grabs a YouTube video and he's like, "How do you neuter the dog?" And Homer's like, "You know what? I think I can do this." You don't think there's any? You don't think there's a chance that
0% chance?
Oh, I think it's more
that
than
he would
0.
neuter the dog himself.
I don't think it's more than 5%, but I think he could watch. Somebody could send him a YouTube video, or he could be at Ted's and Toast, and a couple people are like, "Oh no, if you go on YouTube, it's pretty easy. You do this, give him a little."
Whoa, Nelly! I think it's a great story, but it's not going to happen. I want to tell you one other problem with the dog from hell. It likes me. So now it won't leave me alone.
Gotta wonder about that.
Leave me alone. Go do whatever small dogs do. Run around real fast with it.
That's great. I love that the dog likes you.
I can't do anything. It wants to play nonstop.
Well, now you know what it's like to be around you. Annoying but lovable.
Can you bring that dog into studio?
No.
Oh yeah.
Homer and Marley, 5 to 6.
Why don't you bring the dog as your co-host?
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
The best 60 minutes of your day.
Green Bay game night with Tausch, Homer, and Marley.
The dog at a game is going to be Marley.
Homer, you'll love the Yorkie. You can stick it in your pouch in front of your sweater, and you just carry it all along.
You're such a sucker. You are such a sucker. You're just a good dude. You're a good dude.
Hell will freeze over before you ever see that dog at work.
Dog of the game.
Come on, we'll get you a little Marquette doggy sweater for Marley.
Hey, say you're going to give me $1 million. No.
I'm getting now. I know what to get you. I missed your birthday, by the way. Happy belated birthday from what was that last week? I need to.
You could get me. Let me think of what else I can use. As far as
do-it-yourself neutering kit, apparently.
I got the light. No. I'm not, I don't want people to think that.
Well, I thought it.
Messed up,
know.
guys.
No, I thought it.
I've done I've done my part.
Yeah.
Don't buy or get a Yorkie in a cold climate. I'm guessing in Florida it's probably okay. And it might be that you need to get a female. I'll give you an update after Marley becomes,
the procedure.
Okay, Homer, let's move the ball forward. We've had a lot of dog talk today on this show. You join in my club that if Green Bay beats Detroit Thursday, Detroit's chances of winning the division are nunca. It's over.
Wait a minute. He declared the division was over after the first game.
He changed his tune. He changed his tune.
But I changed. No, Detroit is still in it. Yes, I don't. No, zero. I disagree totally with that.
They'd be 2.5. They'd be 2.5, 3.5 games back with 6 to go.
Fine.
Well, the tiebreaker stuff isn't going to factor now because of the tie.
All three be in it.
You don't know. They might tie a game.
No, I will not join that club.
You're not joining the club.
No, I think
they still have the Cowboys. They still have. I think they play San Fran. They still have. They got some meat left on their schedule bone now.
The Bears got some meat on there, and the Packers do as well.
Yeah. All right. I thought you'd be jumping on it. I think Green Bay beats Detroit. Detroit is going to be a wild card team. Their division chances a deuce as B.
Do you think the Packers are going to beat Detroit?
No, it's hard for me to argue with any opinion because I think it's just such up in the air and anything's possible. You know, it's three teams, and while it's amazing that Bears are 8-3 and have a scoring differential of -3, which I think is almost historic. They run the ball well, and that's going to be a problem for the Packers. So I'm excited. I think it's going to go down to the end. I would like the Packers to beat the Lions. I don't think they will, but I'm not worried about anything because of it. They'll win enough games to get in and have a chance to win the division. It's a flip of the coin to me.
You join the club if they don't win the division, they ain't making the soup.
The
what?
soup.
I don't want to say the whole. I don't want to say the whole thing because I don't want to get in
Super
trouble.
Bowl.
No, you can't say that.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
It's not affiliated with a partner.
Championship game. All we're doing this year is, as the Packers did when they first got Reggie White, they're developing, maturing to make a run at it next year. They got no chance to do anything of significance this year, the Packers. Not good enough.
All right,
so I'm happy if they win the division would be great. Win one playoff.
They win the
game,
division, they can win it. They win the division, they can go to the Super Bowl. Period. Finn.
No.
Well, I disagree.
Okay.
It's all right.
I know you could say that, but they're not even winning the division.
I didn't say they're going to win the division. I said if they do. I didn't crown them.
I'm telling you, if they do, they're still so limited and up and down that they're not good enough to do it.
So's everybody else.
What if they have the most important one seed in the history of one seeds?
Okay, remember this. When the
Get
best
Stafford
thing
outside.
You can say about a team,
Get him outside.
When the best thing you can say about a team is about everybody else, that tells you your team's not that good.
Fair.
Homer,
but
I am
fun. They're good. I like.
It's fun. It's a fun team. Yes, you got some laughs. Yes, a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, they got some really good players, meaning they could win the Super Bowl next year. They just got to develop, just like the Packers.
Got to get Tucker Kraft back.
That too.
Homer,
yes.
Homer, I got after our buddy Steve Scafidi a little bit on Green Bay game day before the game. He's really very much down on Matt LaFleur, and I thought, the people that already don't like Matt LaFleur were bothered by the fact that he didn't go for the jugular and he played it. He didn't go all gas,
won
no
by
break.
17 points. That's jugular. You're bleeding out.
Best game plan. It was his best game plan.
What is a jugular? What do you need to jugularize somebody? 17 points in jugularized?
If he'd have used that game plan against Cleveland, they would have won.
Yes.
Correct.
And I don't know why Jordan Love says, hey, we believed in our defense. Excuse me. Were you remember the Cleveland game?
Well,
I don't know.
Gotta grow.
I thought it was one of
grow.
his best game plans ever, giving game and situation, which I've complained about him. But
I'm glad I'm
he gets
finally
A+.
teaching you something on Green Bay game night. It's about time you're listening. Homer, can you tell Wilde your thoughts on the Packers need to retire every player that goes to the Hall of Fame? Their number?
No, I've changed.
Dear.
What do you mean you changed?
God,
Because
it's like
you
we
were
don't
right.
even know
are
you
so,
anymore.
Do you have any conviction? Like what?
This is great.
No,
He's
I've
becoming
changed.
me.
No, I've changed.
Right.
It's like that
No,
Seinfeld where
because-
George is becoming Elaine and Elaine is becoming George.
No, here's what's happened. We have a move in which they're retiring numbers more than once and all this. So just throw the numbers out of it. Put the person's name up there and recognize their name in some special area, and that's it.
Yeah, it's the Ring of Honor, yeah.
Because it's so screwed up. And it's not just the Packers part. All right, here's Mark.
So you don't want Favre or Rodgers or any numbers retired?
Nope.
I think I might join that club. I'm on board with that.
You make it special by how many people. You can create separate clubs. You can create the greatest club and then the great club. Here's an example of what's happened, and it's not. Marquette has a player, Sean Jones, who wears 22. Well, you watch him play 22. You look up and go, wait a minute. Jim Jones, 22. He's up in the rafters. Oh, wait, next to him, Jarrell McNeil, 22, up in the rafters. Well, why is the number there? Just have Jim Jones, Jarrell McNeil, and it looks great. Anybody who's got their name up there? Because how weird is it to have three 22s at a game?
They should just retire 66, am I right?
Sure.
22 times 3, Jesse. It's not that hard.
I know.
I didn't get that at all either.
Mm-hmm. I think I might join Homer's club. Numbers are not retired. We just put names up. I kind of like that.
Actually, I'm in.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they already do at the stadium now?
No, but nobody wears 92. Nobody wears 4. Nobody's going to wear 12.
Correct.
Nobody. Yeah.
Wear them all, boys.
Yeah, I agree. I'm on board with that.
And what we then have is you have a dynamic of who has the guts to wear the
Yes,
same number.
Will Edgerrin Cooper wear Nitschke's number? How sweet would that be? Old 6'6" just running. That I like.
No.
This is
what number should Micah Parsons wear? It's not even close. There's only one number.
You want him to wear 92. Oh, I like him as 1.
Not that we're comparing.
I like him as number 1.
This is nonsense.
Okay,
all right.
But wouldn't you like
what do you mean
Micah
it's
Parsons to say, I'm
nonsense?
signing with the Packers. I'm wearing
Forrest
92.
Gregg was known as the greatest Packer in the Lombardi era, and his jersey's getting worn.
That's right.
And as the greatest generation, that's the greatest football we've ever seen at Lambeau. That guy's number's getting worn. What's crazy about it?
Tell him, Tausch.
Tell me what's crazy about it, Jason.
Because you've already had. It's too late. The cat
It's never
is out
too
of the
late.
bag.
It's not too late. It's never too late. No, it's not too
They
late.
would understand if you did it for all the numbers, not just theirs.
Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, I'm on board with this. I think it's a great idea.
So we're taking the names down that are already
No,
retired.
the names stay.
With the numbers.
The
we're
numbers.
taking them
If
down.
somebody
Numbers
wants,
come down.
if some young hotshot quarterback comes in and wants number 4, they're going to wear number 4. They can talk to Brett. No, yeah,
All right.
Hey, Bretsky, I'm going to wear that.
You and your Yorkie need to play Uber driver.
So
we need to
Homer
let you
went
go.
from 3 days
I gotta
ago.
go. Yep,
See you,
I'm
Homer.
Uber
We'll talk about you when you leave.
Yeah.
Homer went from 2 days ago to retiring every number to now unretiring every number.
Yeah.
That's quite a change.
It's a twist.
But just think of the stones it will take for someone to say, I want to wear Nitschke's number.
I don't. You realize this is completely preposterous and no one's ever going to do it.
Never say never.
No, I'm going to say never on this.
Charles
They're not
Woodson,
unretiring numbers.
one of the greats. People are wearing 21. Leroy Butler, one of the greats. People are wearing 36.
Didn't they do this for Frank Kaminsky at the Kohl Center? Didn't they retire his jersey but not his number?
Explain that to me, Jason. What are we, now we're deciphering who's greater? Forrest Gregg, old boy said he's the greatest Packer of the generation, and they're wearing 75. Help me understand your point.
My point is that you needed to institute this. No, that's not. No.
Okay, what are you saying?
My point is that the hay is in the barn. The cat is out of the bag. You're not going to go up there now and take number 92 down and number 4 down.
You
and
still
distribute
leave it up there.
No one's doing it.
You just did it with number 1. Nobody wore number 1 for 100 years.
Number 1 was not retired. It just wasn't being used.
Potato patata. Come on.
No, it's not.
But it is.
Number 5 isn't retired.
But no, somebody wore it for a stretch. Somebody wore it after Hornig left.
I'm telling you that you have retired 5 numbers. This idea needs to be done for a team that hasn't retired any numbers. Then you could do it this way. But you're not going to take Nitschke's 66 off the wall and hand it to Edgerrin Cooper.
Boy, I mean, you're probably going to be right, but I'm asking why. I'm asking
because
why. Forrest Gregg is by the old ball coach's own deal.
Right, let me ask you this. You had a great career, and I am in no way poo-pooing your career. But let's say it's even better than what it was. And they retired 65.
Okay.
Okay? And then 20 years later, some knucklehead on the radio suggests that we should unretire the numbers. We still keep Old T's name on the facade, but we're going to now start issuing number 65 again.
Okay.
Now, I know this is a tough hypothetical because you've seen your number being worn by Lane Taylor and by Aaron Banks.
Yep.
But do you really, let's say that let's not use you because I want you to live a long and happy life. Let's just, player X has his number retired, and he has since passed away. And now his family, they go there and they see number 6 and are like, God, I remember Grandpa, what a great career he had. You're going to go to their family and say, we're going to start reissuing your grandpa's number.
Yeah, but your grandpa's name is still going to be up on the facade, and the history of it is still
Some families
vibrant.
would be like, great, I would love to see number 6 back out there.
Yep.
Others would say, no, come on. You retired it stays retired. It just feels like a can of worms that doesn't need to be opened. That's what I think.
I just don't understand. I don't understand how you can pick and choose. Then you have great Hall of Famers that numbers are still in circulation, and then you have other Hall of Famers that aren't. Like that somebody has to explain that to me.
When you have 29 Hall of Famers, not everyone gets their number retired. It's another level of respect.
But the guy is the greatest Packer of that generation. By his own ball coach said it.
Well, unfortunately, neither of them are here to have that discussion. They chose to retire.
And now Sean
Starr's
Ryan.
number.
No offense to Sean Ryan's playing center with that number. Nobody's dying. Nobody's like up in any upheaval about it.
Because it wasn't already retired.
If Jordan Love is rocking 4, I'm going to tell you what, everybody be like, oh, boy, looks like 4 out there. Some of those throws he makes, boy. Yeah. You know it happens.
Speaking of numbers, we need to give away some Iron Jock gear.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Homer comes up with an idea, and I think I'm coming on board with it. I like it.
He went from
I can't believe
retiring
he went
everyone's number.
He literally wanted everybody's
anyone's.
number retired.
Okay, 92 for Reggie White that Micah Parsons should be
seems
wearing.
Like a bit much. Jesse looks tired. He's a little yawny at Coach Alvarez's show last night.
We have another segment in the 10 o'clock hours.
Caller 75. That's nice and easy. For Forrest Gregg's number that's nice not retired. Easy.
So much better than 92.
And you have Sean Ryan and Tony Mall and Balaga. You can go through
17
a list of 100 guys that have worn Forrest Gregg's, and there's no outrage about that. But, oh, boy. So it's caller 75. You know, I've worn about every type of workout gear there is, and nothing compares to Iron Jock. Their performance apparel is built to fight sweat, odor, and bacteria, keeping you feeling fresh no matter how hard you push. And now Iron Jock is introducing 4 new lightweight hoodies. These hoodies, they are world-class. Cooling, wicking, and they got that beautiful 4-way stretch. Go to ironjock.com to get your hoodie today. That's ironjock.com. And right now is your chance to win your own hoodie from Iron Jock. Get a free hoodie from Iron Jock. Caller number 75 wins the new Iron Jock lightweight hoodie. 844-770-3776. 844-770-3776. Caller 75 for the Iron Jock lightweight hoodie. What's so funny?
I can't kind of abrupt that.
A what?
I just you were singing about the Iron Jock. It was beautiful. We will have our winner, and we'll talk more football, maybe, or maybe numbers next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
This is Wilde and Tausch, brought to you by Grassland Butter. Grassland Dairy is Wisconsin. Learn more at grasslandbutter.com.
Mark Touscher here for Pizza Hut. Well, I've told you for a while about how much I love Pizza Hut since I was a kid, and it's especially great around the holidays. Here's the winning play of the season. Pizza Hut's Triple Treat Box is back. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and a dessert starting at just $19.99. Feed your crew before the game, after the game, or while you watch. The Triple Treat Box, only at Pizza Hut. Order now at pizzahut.com and on the Pizza Hut app. Pizza Hut,
feed good times. And remember, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
You, rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute is brought to you by Steinhoffels. Shop their Black Friday sale. Save 10% store-wide. Get $50 cash back for every $499 plus a $200 MasterCard with financing. Only at Steinhoffels. True freshman quarterback Carter Smith giving Wisconsin fans a flash of the future. The stat sheet not what wowed Evan Cohen of ESPN's Unsportsmanlike, but the heads-up plays he made to lead the Badgers to another upset win. More from Cohen on ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day's postgame show.
The numbers may not look good if you didn't see the game, but being at the game, and obviously you guys saw it, it just felt like Carter Smith kind of has given them something here. He just made good plays, and he's not spectacular, but he made smart plays, and I like him.
Get a whole house of new Pella windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% financing for up to 6 years.
Wow. Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Visit PellaWI.com today.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Madison.
State champions were crowned, and now it's time to break it all down. Join me, Hunter Vaughn, and the Dean Dennis Summerall this Tuesday night at 6 p.m. for Zimbrick Honda's Prep Mania Weekly, as we look back at last week's state championship games. From Darlington's D6 dominance to the thrilling final minutes of Arrowhead and Bayport, we cover it all. Tune in to Zimbrick Honda's Prep Mania Weekly this Tuesday night at 6 p.m. right here on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Listen to Madison Money Guy every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on 100.5 ESPN and ESPNWisconsin.com.
I like to refer to inflation as the silent killer. It's an invisible risk. It's just the idea that things get more expensive over time. You're going to need milk and eggs when you're in your early 60s and when you're in your early 80s. You're going to get a loaf of bread, and it's going to be more expensive 20 years from now.
Christian Finfrock is the Madison Money Guy. Call him today at 208-1800.
Hey, it's Jim Rutledge, and if you're like me, you want to look good, feel good, and still enjoy life. That's why I go to Carbon World Health. Whether it's recovery after a long week, boosting energy, or getting your fitness dialed in, Dr. Nestor Rodriguez and his team have you covered. And now, they've got a new med spa in Sun Prairie that has everything you need to look as good as you feel. Carbon World Health isn't just a gym, it's a total wellness experience. Visit carbonworldhealth.com to learn more.
Looking to join an international quality golf club right here in Madison? For a limited time at TPC Wisconsin, enjoy full golf privileges and all club amenities without full dues. Pay just $150 per month through March to maintain your full golf membership with no golf dues until April 1st. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Schedule a tour or submit a membership inquiry at tpcwisconsin.com and start enjoying the private golf club experience you deserve. That's tpcwisconsin.com.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, customizable just to you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today.
Jesse, are you back? Do you have a winner after 75 calls in honor of Forrest Gregg and Sean Ryan not having their number retired, and Brian Bulaga too?
We, as always, with the Iron Jock prize pack that we give away with these, it's a hot commodity, and we are able to comb through a lot of phone calls very quickly.
Indeed.
As long as I don't, dilly-dally and I just say, caller 1, caller 2, caller 3. So I apologize for my brevity.
Me and Joe did it. It took us.
I got you through 40 calls before you even walked back here.
But I mean, we got it done in like a minute and a half. It was cake.
So do you think you can you beat the Riley Yauk record of 140?
Yes.
In one break or just in general?
He did it in one break. He said he thought he could have done another 10.
He could get to 150-ish, he thought.
We could get to 150 easily, calls-wise. I might still have to take the person's information as we come back into the segment.
If you get to the winner and say, hey, stay on the line, you're the winner, I would allow that. I think this is this might be, since you're never, just like I'm never going to play golf to get under 200 for Tausch, you're never going to do the bowling thing. Just be honest.
Yes, I am. We're working on the details.
I heard Stubbies didn't even exist anymore. Someone texted us.
The name has changed. Yes, the name has changed. It is no longer Stubbies.
So why do you keep calling
I'm
it
surprised you'd go away from such a charming name like Stubbies.
It really is a shame.
I like a little charm with the name.
Yeah, Chichi.
If I remember right, I haven't been there since, but if I remember right, I believe it's now called Ted Pin, which is also pretty good.
Instead of 10?
Yeah.
It's called Ted?
Ted Pin, yeah.
Okay. All right, we're way behind, and I really want to get to a topic that I don't know how I view this guy who's in the YouTube comments, Michael. I believe he has been booted from the Milwaukee chat. I believe Big Cat had him forcibly removed like a bouncer. But he brought something up that he felt I was not giving enough attention to. And oddly enough, it's something that I wanted to talk to Jordan Love about today. And I do feel he's wrong because I discussed it in the wake of Sunday's game. That is not it. But what I do, he is a great brand ambassador.
He is, yep.
For American Family Insurance. But more importantly, you are not only the OG of brand ambassadors, you've also got something great going on with Sarah and AmFam and the AmFam Children's Hospital.
Indeed, we do. Sarah and I, we've teamed up again with American Family Insurance to raise funds towards the American Family Children's Hospital through a virtual toy drive. All donations go towards therapeutic supplies and toys that help thousands of children and families across the country. Plus, American Family Insurance matches every dollar donated all the way up to $50,000 through the end of this year. Visit amfamkids.org to donate today.
The 11 o'clock hour starts right on time at 11:16, so stick around.
Don't go anywhere. Another hour of Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, is coming up next on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I knew that we were going to be getting engaged soon and needed to do some ring shopping. Heard the radio ads of Chalmers and decided, hey, we should give it a shot at Chalmers.
They were just awesome at accepting us through the door and understanding what she wanted in terms of how she wanted it, and they delivered.
Everybody always is telling me how sparkly my ring is. They tell me that they really like the style of the ring and the setting that it's in. I am ecstatic with it.
Thank you, Chalmers.
This is Monte Ball.
Monte steps to the right, dashes, reaches, touchdown.
You listen to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good morning, Madison and streamers everywhere. I'm Jesse Nelson, Sports Center, brought to you by Wisconsin Surplus in Mount Horeb, your homegrown auction powerhouse. From government assets to vehicles and equipment, find your next deal at wisconsinsurplus.com. The Green Bay Packers visit the Detroit Lions in a Thanksgiving Day showdown Thursday afternoon. Kickoff set for noon Central Time in the Motor City. The Packers open as 2.5-point underdogs for Thursday's game, according to ESPN Bet. Packers back at practice today up in Titletown as they continue to get set for Thursday afternoon's divisional showdown. Plenty to get you set as the week continues here on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, and that includes on Thanksgiving Day. Green Bay game day on the holiday from 9 a.m. to noon, taking you up till kickoff on Thanksgiving morning, and then immediately after the game, Green Bay game night with Homer, Tausch, Jason Wilde, Gary Ellerson, and you the fans with reactions and analysis following the big game until about 6 o'clock on Thanksgiving night. That is on Thanksgiving Day here on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Basketball, the Bucks dropped their fifth straight last night, 115-103. They lose to the Blazers at Fiserv Forum.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
This is a long-distance dedication. Goes out to Michael in the YouTube comments. So, Tausch, I know you heard me say this yesterday. I know people that listen to all of our other shows that I appear on regularly heard me talk about this. One of the reasons why I was such a proponent of the Matt LaFleur driving Miss Daisy offensive approach instead of all gas, no brakes was that your quarterback is playing with a AC joint sprain, a separated shoulder in his non-throwing shoulder. An injury, which I know I said this multiple times, is the injury that Carson Wentz was trying to play through for the Vikings, where he was in incredible, excruciating pain, like tears on the bench pain. It's the injury that on Sunday night Baker Mayfield suffered against the Rams and left the game, and they don't know if he's going to be available this week or not. Are we not giving enough credence, in part because Jordan Love, in the grand tradition of Favre and Rodgers, I mean, my God, Rodgers tried to convince Tomlin and the medical staff for the Steelers to allow him to play with a broken left wrist in the game against the Bears because he owns them. He still owns them. Are we not giving enough respect to Jordan for playing through this injury? Because I did want to ask him, and he's not going to tell the truth about how painful it is. He's not going to, the Lions know about it. You don't think the Lions are going to be taking shots at his left arm on Thursday? But are we not giving it enough love or TLC or attention because he downplayed it himself?
I'm sure there's a little bit of the downplaying itself. He didn't really know much about it. We know he took a shot and he missed some of the game prior. But you know the deal. You tell us that you're good enough to go out and play, you're going to go out and play. And we don't, not that we don't care, but we don't really care. You're out there performing. I think we can understand and I think admire the fact that he is going out there when he's not 100% and he's doing a pretty doggone good job. But if he stunk, we'd say it was selfish that he went out there. So there's a fine line of doing that. And as long as you can go out and perform at, I think a lot of times Jordan, I'm not sure where you rank him quarterback-wise.
In the league?
I think you have a professional arrogance about yourself that if I'm at 60%, I'm better than your next option. I think that's how people look at it. So Jordan is the leader of this football team. He knows he needs to be out there if he can. He went out there, and I thought he performed at a really nice level. And maybe everybody that was crushing Matt LaFleur and I didn't see what Greg Olsen had to say, but I know how this works. The mouthpiece kind of spreads, and then it's whoop, and it goes, and everybody, oh my God, this was the lamest game plan. Blah 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 blah. Did you know that Jordan's shoulder's in this spot? Did you understand that Brian Flores blitzed 20 of the 24 dropbacks? Did you understand that was the game plan, and you wanted to protect your guy on a short week? All of those things factored into what we saw on Sunday, and that's why I thought Matt LaFleur deserves some kudos for sticking with that.
So David in the YouTube comments for ESPN Madison said that, and again, I rewatched the game, but I did not have the sound on. You had mentioned Olsen criticizing the game plan.
I just saw it on Twitter, so take that for what it's worth.
Okay. I had seen it too that way.
And then he also, at least David said that he thought he heard Greg Olsen mention that he was still handing off with his left hand. I actually think that's wrong. If Olsen said that, then he wasn't watching. So I definitely saw him handing off with his right hand even when he shouldn't have been.
Can I ask a question? Why did you have the sound off when you were watching the game?
Because I had it on my computer, and I was also writing in another section of my computer. And
okay, I always think, because don't you usually watch Law and Order and listen?
I don't watch it. It's just sort of on
it's
in
background
the background
noise.
But
So
I was watching it, and frankly, I didn't turn on the sound. It was the all 22, because I'm a big film.
You're a confusing cat, man. I don't understand. Usually when you're writing and or working, you have background noise on. You
right,
always
but
say
this
that.
is but it's always something that I don't actually want to watch. Like I don't have the I like me John Candy documentary on when I'm writing because I want to actually watch that. The other stuff is background noise. I'm not watching the Law and Order. It's just something so it's not quiet where I'm writing.
So were you watching it in silence?
He didn't have the sound on.
Like
He just
you
said-
don't have
I had
anything
Christmas
on
music playing in the background.
A little early
But
for that.
I had it on my computer, and then I had a little column where I was writing, and I was watching it, and I was also writing at the same time. I appreciate us spending time on my process.
I'm just confused. I was confused because obviously the Greg Olson stuff, I'm telling you, this is how it works. Your fans watch the game on TV, and when there's a poignant point made that's a little bit edgy, then that becomes a narrative. And Greg Olson's a heck of an announcer. He does a great job. And if that is indeed the case, again, I'm only going off of social because I was at the game.
Sure.
That's where that narrative comes from.
Yeah. Do you sense that happens with everyone or just certain announcers? Like do you I don't know, do Badgers fans change their narrative of the game because of Tausch's commentary?
I think it's more TV-based.
Brando.
Yeah.
I think it's TV-based. I think there was outrage when Joe Klatt went after Luke Fickell about not calling time. I don't think if Joe Klatt doesn't do that, I don't think there's the same amount of outrage.
That's actually the perfect example.
Very good example. Well done. Yeah.
I'm a BKW.
You know what?
But
He is.
Okay. You
Guy
are.
knows his ball.
You are. I don't know if you're a broadcast.
No, no. You're around this enough. You know when narratives are out, and you know this. Narratives can get spun 100 ways, and there's a big responsibility that comes with that. That's why I respect the fact that you won't go some places sometimes because it's irresponsible.
Yeah, I'm impressed that you had that at the ready, because while Joel Klatt was saying that, you were calling the game with Matt. I didn't hear it because I sync you guys up, so I learned of it later. So I just thought it was a really good
that's what's nice about this social media and these clips, and that's what with this. But to answer Mike's point from YouTube, I think it should be very admirable and honorable that Jordan is out there competing with that arm, and also before you just jump to conclusions about bad game plans or conservative game plans, factor in and listen to the other points. You can still say Matt LaFleur was way too scared or didn't do things, and that is your right to make that opinion. But when you start factoring in everything involved, it maybe makes a lot more sense that Matt LaFleur's approach was the way it was. And by the way, we won the game by 17 points, and it could have been more. So that's where I have a hard time. Listen, man, I love it when fans – and if we're being honest, when the Green Bay Packers lose, there's a heck of a lot more callers and engage. Like, it's just that's how this world works.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
So it would be easy for me to sit here and just throw grenades out. Oh, my God. I don't want to do that. I want to understand, why did someone do this? And when you win a game in NFL terms, that's a bludgeoning. In NFL terms, that's a bludgeoning, what we saw. You have to kind of look at the big picture and not just say, well, he didn't even throw the ball. He didn't do this. Well, did you ask why? And when you asked why, did you get an answer that was sufficed? And by the way, I give you 3 sufficient answers for why he did what he did.
Yeah, you did. You nailed it. There you go, Greg. I still like Greg Olson. I think he does a really good job, but I agree with the criticism it's deserved here. What I don't hear very often is
Tausch. Greg Olson.
He does not. No,
I think he does.
Yeah, he does.
I do.
He does. Watch it with the volume on, JC, and you pick it out. Sounds like old T.
He looks like a psychopath as a coach. He coaches his kids, and they show those videos. I think it's him and Kuechly. Can you imagine that? It's a heck of a squad.
It is a heck of a squad. I don't know. I know this. I don't hear Greg Olson talking about Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin because we've got Tausch to do that.
And when it comes to your home, the smart play, trust Gina Della, not Greg Olson. You trust Gina and her team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin this month only. Score a whole house of new energy-efficient Pella windows for as low as $297 a month with 0 interest. for up to 72 months. That is like a drive you can sustain for years, keeping your home comfortable thanks to the incredible defense played by Pella windows, stopping all of those drafts. Don't wait. Schedule your free consultation today at PellaWI.com.
We need to play trivia again, but Jesse, I'm going to give you the choice. We've got Power Rankings Tuesday. You have the weekend preview that you wanted to jam in.
I want to get into Dame Lillard. That's what I want to get into.
So I guess I'm not going to give you the choice.
But
would you like to do trivia?
The game is coming up in 2 blanking days, man. So I'm torn on this.
Let's play trivia now, and then we'll do Whoa Nelly, which will be a combination of Power Rankings and or Tausch talking about Dame.
All right. The second category for trivia is Badgers Trivia Tuesday.
I think they retired Dame's number, too.
Caller 75.
Can't use Dame's number. Forrest Gregg, here you go. Yeah. Hey, go ahead, take it. Yep.
Forrest Gregg,
Charles Woodson. Hey, yeah, you go ahead. Use Charles's. Sure. Clay. Hey, Clay, we don't even wait 6 months. We'll hand that jersey out.
Hey,
Dame Lillard. No. We're not touching that number.
We're trying to do something over here.
What are we doing?
Trying to play trivia.
Take a trivia
I'm
call.
trying to prove my point.
You have.
Okay. We're aware.
Very well.
Position has been very clear.
I wasn't
great
sure
job.
if you guys got that point.
In honor of Charles Woodson's number not being retired, we'll do caller 21.
The fact Jason doesn't care that Charles Woodson is his guy. And you're like, nah, it's no big deal. Charles wouldn't care. Like, come on.
Caller 21 for Charles Woodson, the ultimate honor. Number 21 being used for the trivia contestant. 844-770-3776. 844-770-3776. We will play trivia next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
This is Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Call Gina Della from Pella today, 855-PELLA-WI, and online at PellaWI.com/radio.
This is Ricky, owner of Infinity Exteriors here in Madison. I've seen it too many times. Homeowners paying thousands too much for new windows. Big promises of premium installs that never deliver. Madison, you deserve better. At Infinity Exteriors, we're local experts for energy-efficient windows, roofing, and siding with transparent pricing and no gimmicks. Every project comes with a lifetime workmanship because we believe in doing it right. We're on a mission to save our communities from overpriced, unqualified window contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com, proud partner of your Madison Mallards.
Grassland Butter is built by tradition right here in Wisconsin. Grassland is family owned and has been crafting butter for 5 generations. That's why at Grassland Butter, you're more than just an employee, you're family. The Wietrich family believes in supporting each other, growing together, and building a workplace where everyone feels valued. Your voice matters at Grassland Dairy. Your success is our success. Join a team where culture isn't just a buzzword, it's how we live every day. Check us out online at grassland.com. That's grassland.com.
At Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, you won't have to worry about your old lawnmower pulling a hamstring. They make buying and selling easy. Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is simple, reliable, and unlike your fantasy team this football season, they'll actually deliver. Have equipment taking up space? Let them be your surplus solution. You send it in, they list it, people bid, and you actually win. Bid, buy, sell, and score big today at WisconsinSurplus.com. Because winning isn't just for game day. WisconsinSurplus.com.
Looking for a delicious meal without breaking the bank? Cousin Subs has you covered. Our $10 meal deal gives you a 7.5-inch ham and provolone, turkey breast, or veggie sub piled high with fresh hand-sliced ingredients, crisp veggies, and all your favorite toppings. Add a bag of chips or regular fries, a fountain drink, and a cookie, all for just $10. This deal's available online or through the Cousins app only. And you can enjoy your meal at home, at work, or delivered straight to your door, hot and fresh. Cousin Subs. We believe in better. Available at participating locations. Offer subject to change.
State champions were crowned, and now it's time to break it all down. Join me, Hunter Vaughn, and the Dean Dennis Summerall this Tuesday night at 6 p.m. for Zimbrick Honda's Prep Mania Weekly, as we look back at last week's state championship games. From Darlington's D6 dominance to the thrilling final minutes of Arrowhead and Bayport, we cover it all. Tune in to Zimbrick Honda's Prep Mania Weekly this Tuesday night at 6 p.m. right here on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
Ben Brust here to tell you about the Princeton Club. If you're looking for a place where you can better yourself while having a wonderful atmosphere, you have it at the Princeton Club. Strong communities, strong body, and strong mind. All it takes is one small step to start today. You will see that you have everything you need in order to achieve all of your goals. Find your better tomorrow at the Princeton Club. 8 Madison locations where you go in there, you take a tour, and you realize this is a place for me. Find more at PrincetonClub.net.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Wilde and Tausch on 100.5 ESPN is brought to you by Everlight Solar. Save money, save the planet. Everlight Solar.
I say go, baby, go, go, go. Oh, I say go till you can't go. No more, no more. I say go, baby,
go, go, go. If you feel like we already played trivia once today, you'd be right.
Yeah, I don't fully understand what's going on, but in IJIT. IJIT.
And that stands for?
In Jesse, I trust.
As you should.
That seems like bad advice. Time now for trivia.
Wilde and Tausch Trivia is brought to you by Cousin Subs. Cousin Subs' $10 deal meal gives you a 7.5-inch sub, bag of chips or regular fries, fountain drink, and a cookie, all for just $10. This deal is only available online or through the Cousins app. And Iron Jock, performance apparel that actually performs. No stink, just performance, and proudly Wisconsin built. Shop now at ironjock.com.
Let's welcome in our contestants. He is not in Browntown, but I'm guessing he's been there? It's Jeff in Monroe. Jeff, good morning. Have you ever been to Browntown?
I've been to Browntown for sure.
They have. What do they have there? Anything exciting that we need to check out next time we're in the Monroe region?
Like every other little town around here, they got a couple of bars.
Okay, well, that's good. And we wish them the best as long as they're serving Coors Light and Tito's. All right, Jeff. The category is Badgers Trivia Tuesday. Question number 1 or question number 4 if you're scoring along from earlier. Question number 1 is this, and it is long. It's a long question.
It's a good nugget, though.
Who wrote it?
You're going to learn something. I wrote it.
Irick wrote it?
I-T.
I wrote
Oh, I
it.
thought you said Irick from
No.
your mortgage company.
Wisconsin, Minnesota is the longest continuous rivalry game played in FBS college football, having played every season since 1907. Which rivalry game featuring two teams from North Carolina is the second longest continuous rivalry game played in FBS college football, having been played every year since 1910? Is it NC State Wake Forest, Duke Clemson, or Bill Belichick's girlfriend versus the media outside the program?
That's a good one.
Hard first
I'm going to go
question.
B.
Duke Clemson.
Clemson's in South Carolina, Jeff.
Boy, not only do you tell him he's wrong, and you're telling him he's an idiot. That ain't very nice, Jesse.
That was the clue.
Such a loyal.
I mean, he's
Hall
the
of Fame
best. Yeah, he's a Hall of Fame, and it's like you're not going to retire his jersey.
I'm definitely not going to do that. Question
That
2,
was my
Jeff.
bad.
Yeah, look, Jesse took way too much joy in that. Also, I'm surprised he didn't at least have NC State, North Carolina as one of the options. That would be one.
That would have been too hard.
That would have been tricky, yeah.
All right, here we go. Question 2. Let's bounce back. Darian Dupree's 84-yard touchdown run on Saturday night was the longest play from scrimmage for the Badgers since Luke Fickell's first game as head coach, when which player had an 89-yard rushing touchdown against Buffalo.
Oh, this was on the broadcast, so I know this one.
To open the 2023 season. Was that player Braylon Allen, Ches Malusi, or Tanner Mordecai?
Braylon Allen.
All right, now I feel bad.
We're having a brown out.
Good one.
Correct answer,
Nice.
Ches Malusi, whose number is also not retired at Camp Randall. All right, question 3. A shot at the rare. Get the first 2 wrong, get the last one right.
It doesn't get easier.
This is ridiculous. Wisconsin volleyball star Mimi Collier was drafted number 1 overall in the Major League Volleyball draft yesterday.
What was this category? What category? Of
Badgers Trivia Tuesday.
Did you think that didn't fit the criteria?
I wasn't sure.
When
Too busy trying to figure out
when one of
if
the
Mimi
best,
Collier's jersey is going to be retired.
One of the best athletes at the University of Wisconsin right now gets drafted number 1 overall in a respective draft for a professional sport.
I don't need you.
Go play.
I don't need you lecturing me. Go back. Let's go.
He's done
You
that
boys
twice
aren't
now in
getting
3
along
questions.
today.
Yeah. Anyway, Mimi Collier was drafted number 1 overall by which team? Was it the San Diego Mojo, the Dallas Pulse, or the Omaha Supernovas? And these are all real names.
Good names, yeah.
I know this answer. Dallas.
Yeah, Jeff! Take that, old T!
Bravo. I believe
Take
Mrs.
that,
Jordan
OT.
Love.
I want Jeff to get questions right. What do you like?
Oh, what's the category?
I believe Mrs. Jordan Love plays for the San Diego Mojo, if I recall correctly. Veronica Stone. All right, Jeff. Hell of a run. You got made fun of by Jesse. Then Tausch and Jesse argued. You got 1 out of 3. That means you got 2 of the possible 3 entries into our drawing on Friday. We appreciate you, even if Clemson is in South Carolina. Thanks for playing, buddy.
Thanks. It was fun, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too, Jeff.
Jeff should be a Hall of Famer.
Happy
Not
Thanksgiving.
going to tell you how to do your business.
We're not retiring his number, though.
Well, what is he, Forrest Gregg?
No, but I bet Forrest, Greg, and Jeff, if they walked into a bar in Browntown together, they would get a Coors Light.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course they would. Coors Light brewed with that 3-step cold process, cold lager, cold filtered, and cold package, so it is made to chill in the mountains on Coors Light's cold activated bottles and cans. Make sure they are blue. That's when it is known to be chilled to perfection. Refreshingly cold and only 102 calories. Coors Light is made to chill. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company at Golden, Colorado.
Some sort of amalgamation of Whoa Nelly, the weekend preview, power rankings, all presented by Jones Dairy
Weekend
Farm.
preview on a Tuesday?
I'm just telling you, that's what it says here, the weekend preview.
We're probably not going to do it.
Okay, yeah, I don't think we need to do that.
We do have a show on Friday.
I know. What are we doing a weekend preview on a Tuesday?
Well,
all right, whatever it is, Jones Dairy Farm and Jesse are next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
This is Wilde and Tausch, driven by Zimbrick Chevrolet in Sun Prairie on 100.5 ESPN. See their full inventory at ZimbrickChevrolet.com.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 60 months.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Service restrictions apply. It's 130.25.
UW Credit Union presents the Prep Mania Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every U. Learn more at uwcu.org. Here's Dennis Semrau with the UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Tyler Vogt, Middleton High School. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, you play football and baseball.
Yep.
Baseball had always been your love, but kind of changed a little bit when you got to high school.
Yeah, so I started football my freshman year, and I was like, man, this is something. This is awesome. And baseball my whole life. I mean, I still love it. I plan to play in the spring, and, I'll just have fun with it.
What kind of impact will Middleton leave on you when you leave this campus?
I'm proud to be a Cardinal. I will always be proud to be a Cardinal. The community, the love, the brotherhood within the football team, within the baseball team. We talked about the welcoming factor. You go into that school and you feel welcomed. You feel loved. You feel like you belong. I'll always remember that.
Talk about stepping up. Bang! Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments. The electricity is palpable. Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
Metro Ford of Madison is Madison's trusted Ford dealership. Whether you're in the market for a new or new-to-you vehicle, Metro Ford of Madison has the customer service that's second to none. With a legacy of excellence and an extensive selection of quality Ford vehicles, it's the place to go for the new Ford of your dreams. Browse their inventory, schedule a service, or see this month's offers at MetroFordofMadison.com. That's MetroFordofMadison.com. Or visit them on the east side of Madison today.
It's our final Wisconsin College game day of the season as the Badgers travel to Minnesota to recapture the Axe. Join myself and Corey Sparks live at Monks and Middleton immediately following the final whistle as we break down everything from the border battle and hopefully a happy conclusion to an otherwise disappointing season. Wisconsin, Minnesota, it's the final ESPN Wisconsin College game day postgame show brewed by Coors Light, live from Monks and Middleton. We hope to see you there.
The Bucky Badger Student Mascot Fund was created to support the amazing student athletes who bring the best mascot in the world to life. Hey, my name is Stacy Bruner. I was Bucky Badger from 2010 to 2014. My most memorable sports moment was running out the flag at the 2013 Rose Bowl versus Stanford. Your donation will help fund new scholarships to ensure that the rich tradition of Bucky lives on. Learn more at supportbucky.org. That's supportbucky.org.
At Hazelden Betty Ford, treating mental health isn't just about breaking old patterns, it's about braving new ones. As the leader in alcohol and drug treatment for 75 years, we know caring for addiction, anxiety, depression, and trauma goes hand in hand. We're here for you with new tools when life breaks down. Discover your path to better mental health at hazeldenbettyford.org/Wisconsin. Sponsored by Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
We're on the Badgers.
This is where probably the program mindset has to change.
Because we're on Wisconsin sports.
What we probably have to do is ante up for unproven and bet on future success, not on past.
This is 100.5 ESPN.
Give me one reason to steer, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to steer, and I'll turn right back around.
This segment should already be over, and yet it's just beginning. Time now for some sort of mishmash of Whoa Nelly.
If the topic is good, the guys discuss.
Just the other morning I had breakfast at Tracy Rocker's house. His mama brought out 15 flapjacks. He said, Mama, take back 5 of them flapjacks. I gotta stay hungry for the Crimson Tide.
But if it's not, the show must go on. It's time for
Whoa Nelly
on Wilde and Tausch.
Milwaukee Bucks are 8-10, and they have dropped 5 straight games, including last night in Damian Lillard's return to Fiserv Forum.
Thank you, Dame.
He is out with an injury all year, likely. Dame and the Blazers, 115-103 winners over the Bucks last night. And something from the game grabbed Tausch's attention. I yield the remainder of my time to Old T.
Yeah, I have to understand. What are we doing? Why are we giving Dame a video tribute? Like, we could say, oh, Dame Lillard, and give him a nice round of applause and move on with our lives. Like, a video tribute to Dame? Like, what are we doing?
He's a star player who the Bucks acquired with much fanfare and celebration.
It was the right trade at the right time. It didn't work. He did not make a very big impact. He didn't. And he did not have a long career. What did he play? Maybe a year and a half?
2 seasons in Milwaukee.
He missed a bunch of time his first year, and then obviously the playoffs. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. If you can explain it to me, they didn't win a championship with him. Chris Middleton, 100%. Yep. Brooke Lopez, 100%. Yep. I'm totally on board, and I'm not mad about it. I just think it's ridiculous. That's all. Not mad at all. Like, I'm not going to blow a gasket about it, but am I crazy to think that was ridiculous? Like, and Dame Lillard, thank you for your time here. And then, hey, nice, give a nice applause. Put his picture up on the Jumbotron waving and move it along. A video tribute? I don't even know what the video tribute should be.
Pretty short video?
He hit one long 3 to win a game one time, I remember. But outside of that, I don't remember a lot. I remember we paid him about $300 million. We're going to be in cap purgatory, and we gave up a bunch of picks. That's what I remember.
I think he's regarded, though past his prime, as one of the great active NBA
great player.
Stars.
Portland should throw him parades and bouquets and everything else. I'm asking for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's nice. Do a nice gesture. Hey, thank you, Dame, for the 2 years that you were here. We appreciate you. By the way, we paid you $350 million, whatever that number is. And let him wave and say thank you to the fans, and we're good. But a video tribute should be, again, there's tiers to all this. Yes, go ahead, Jason.
No, I was waving. I was doing the wave thing. I agree with you. He should just be shown on the Jumbotron waving and saying thank you for your service, and I'm with you, 100%. Whoa, Nelly.
Whoa, Nelly!
I wasn't trying to get your attention. Sorry if that was confusing.
I didn't mind the video tribute.
How did you see? Did you see it? Did they post it?
I think Justin Garcia actually shared it on his social media platforms. I think that's where I saw it last night while scrolling through the various socials. It didn't work.
I think Sam
He's
Decker.
a superstar.
Next time Sam Decker comes, we should do a video.
Sam
tribute.
Decker has not accomplished the same amount that Damian Lillard has in his NBA career.
I'm being hyperbolic, Jesse. I don't know.
That was pretty good. That was actually a really good drop, by the way.
Whoa, Nelly!
If Kyle Kuzma plays for 4 years here and then leaves and goes to the Clippers, are we video tributing Kuzma? We don't win anything. We don't win a playoff series. Is Kyle Kuzma going to get the same thing that Dame did?
So I guess I would say this to you.
Well, can you answer the question before you?
I'm going to, but I'm going to use something that you've been very adamant about. What's the harm in doing it? Just like what's the harm in Badgers fans rushing the field after their wins?
Won an NBA Cup title last year.
What? I mean, so what? So he doesn't probably merit a full video tribute, but so what?
So then what if Kyle Kuzma comes back and he doesn't get that? How do you think that makes Kyle feel? That's what.
Well, let's do it for everybody that comes back.
That's what I'm saying. Fine. If that's the case, great.
And unretire everybody's number while we're...
Damian Lillard's been an MVP. He's had massive shots in the postseason with the Blazers. He's a star. He's been in commercials. Kuzma's not selling insurance and cars and everything the way that Dame is on the national stage.
How many playoff series did Dame win when he was here?
0. But he won an NBA Cup.
And he got paid handsomely, and he deserved it.
And he's still going to be being paid for
yes, and he's earned every penny. That's how it worked. That's great.
Bobby Bonilla.
But I'm just saying, I think when you do this, you diminish some of it for guys that have been around for a long time.
Yeah, well, you could do those. Theirs could be longer.
Did Paul Mokeski and Jack Sikma, those guys get it?
All right, first of all, this is a whole nother discussion that I would love to have in the offseason, because another thing is when teams cut guys and they do these social media posts, thank you for your years here. That's nice and all, but they'd rather just stayed employed and you not cut them. I think that's kind of phony baloney, too, in my opinion. Whoa, Nelly.
No, that's been long over.
Whoa, Nelly!
We are done with Whoa, Nelly.
Well, Tausch may not be a fan of video tributes for players who weren't great during their time, but he is a fan of Jones Dairy Farm, which is definitely great.
Jones Dairy Farm, it wasn't 2 years. It's been 7 generations, family-owned and operated in Fort Atkinson. And they're best known, they got the all-natural sausage, pork, chicken, turkey. We love the pork. You get that little caramelization. But you know it'll go great this Thursday? You have a stuffing. You got your grandma's stuffing recipe. You want to make it better? Grab some Jones Dairy. Crisp that up. Get it in that stuffing. It's going to make it that much better. They also have, for the holidays, smoked hams. Right there. So much flavor at the table. So you got all of the great things for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. Jones Dairy has it. Of course, you want to add bacon to anything, it's going to make the meal that much better. Find all of Jones Dairy products in grocery stores across Wisconsin at jonesdairyfarm.com. What are you smirking about there, young man?
Chris in the ESPN Madison YouTube comments. Video tribute for Braden Narvison when he returns to Lambeau. Narv dog!
It's not as it's not as crazy as you think.
Braden Narvison and Damian Lillard are not the same.
I didn't say it's the same. I said it's not as crazy as you think.
We'll wrap things up next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
This is Wilde and Tausch, brought to you by Grassland Butter. Grassland Dairy is Wisconsin. Learn more at grasslandbutter.com.
Mark Touscher here for the great team at Everlight Solar. And with the holidays approaching, everybody is thinking about ways they can save a few bucks to be able to spend more for our loved ones. Well, what if I told you there's a way to save money and save the planet by making the switch to Everlight Solar? Take back control of your energy bill with a switch to solar. Trust me, my family, we worked with the team at Everlight Solar to make the switch, and boy, are we happy we did. From the very first conversation, the Everlight Solar team educated us on all the benefits of switching to solar. And you know how much I appreciate keeping things simple. Everlight makes the switch super easy. Join us in saving money and creating a greener environment for our family and the community by switching to solar. Learn more. Schedule a free consultation at everlightsolar.com. That's everlightsolar.com.
Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute is brought to you by Bruner Realty, providing excellent real estate and property management services in the Madison area for over 30 years. Contact our team at BrunerRealtyInc.com to get housed today. An encouraging sign. True freshman quarterback Carter Smith giving Wisconsin fans a flash of the future. The stat sheet not what wowed Evan Cohen of ESPN's Unsportsmanlike, but the heads-up plays he made to lead the Badgers to another upset win. More from Cohen on ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day's postgame show.
Being at the game, and obviously you guys saw it, it just felt like Carter Smith kind of has given them something here. He just made good plays, and he's not spectacular, but he made smart plays, and I like him.
Get a whole house of new Pella windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% financing for up to 6 years.
Wow. Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Visit PellaWI.com today.
Join the Madison Money Guy, Christian Finfrock, for Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Get the information you need as you plan for retirement. That's Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Investment advisory services offer the Retirement Income Strategies, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
From the biggest plays on the court to the comments made in the locker room after. An in-depth recap of every Bucks game. In 6 minutes. No more, no less. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. If you missed any of the game or just want to relive the biggest moments, Bucks in 6 provides game recaps every morning after. Hear the high-flying dunks from Giannis or the deep threes from Miles Turner. And catch the comments post-game about what happened on the court. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. Find it now on Bucks.com/plus or on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Celebrate the season of Audi at Audi Madison. Take advantage of 1.99% APR for 72 months when you purchase a 2025 Audi Q5 Quattro. National customer credit is good towards the purchase, finance, or lease of a new Audi, but is only available until December 1st. Check out AudiMadison.com to see current inventory and specials. Start your adventure at Audi Madison today, off the Beltline and Rimrock Road.
Ho, ho, ho! Liberty Station American Tavern and Smokehouse isn't just a barbecue restaurant. Open daily for lunch and dinner, Liberty Station serves American comfort food with regional touches using many locally sourced ingredients. The bar at Liberty Station offers vintage cocktails created in a classic style, local craft beers, plus a wide array of wine options. And be sure to check out their sprawling patio with an indoor and outdoor porch area. Liberty Station, conveniently located just off the Beltline on Rimrock Road.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just to you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today.
I want to thank Evan Cohen. Thank Uncle Homer. That the dog from Hell story was gold. If you felt like we didn't get to enough Packers today, we will make it up to you tomorrow. Tausch, any final thoughts before we let you go?
Nope.
Great.
Domovsky and Bulaga tomorrow.
That's a... How are we going to get
Hardcore Packers tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Big game preview.
Yeah, be sure to tune in for that. That's it for us today. Have a great day. Take care. Be good.
Miss any of today's episode of Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin? Commercial-free full show podcasts are available free